Hello everybody, welcome back to another Barkeep stream. I am your host as per usual, Barkeep. Welcome back in on everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Hope things are going good for you. Happy Wednesday. Slowly but surely getting through the week. And boy, today was a bit of a fun one for me. I woke up in the morning and I had slept wrong. So, one of my bones decided, hey, I'm gonna speak up about that. And I had to have myself a little tussle with that, but eventually it was all. So then I had to work on a couple other things. I had to get the stream closed in my window because I was getting it lit up like the sun in here. And if I can't see anything, well then I'm absolutely blind on gameplay, and well, that's not going to be fun for anybody. So, had to do something about that. And then on the plus side, on the more positive side too, I made myself a nice new little schedule to put it on Twitter. Pinned it up there. It's looking all pretty, and I'm hoping that's going to draw a little bit more attention to the fact that, yes, Barkeep is streaming. Now, maybe give a little bit more clarity and direction to the fact that I do have things going on. So, very happy about that. I'll be exploring more of that stuff in the future with a little bit of graphic design and a little bit of integration here and there. I also managed to fix up my video software, my video editing software, that's what it is. Still old, still terrible, definitely do need new video editing software, but I'm happy my old stuff still kind of works. So, that'll be what I'm using for the future. And we also have a new integration within the Discord. It's a good time for me to plug that right now. Slap that on in there. Because now every time I upload one of those beautiful videos onto YouTube, you get that right there as soon as possible, straight to your feed. So, never miss another Barkeep video again with the Discord. Alright, that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get back into Cyberpunk. I haven't played this in a long time. I might need a bit of de-rust, but I think we should be good. It's not exactly hard to punch a head off a human in this game, that's for sure. Unless you get into, like, what do they call them? CSEC or something like that? It's the police force full of absolute nut jobs that you have to worry about. It's the only thing I tried to actively avoid. Everything else, it's been a fair game. And I think what we were doing last time is we were doing a bit of a messed up quest where we found out that there were a couple of people being monitored inside their own home. They were being followed, they were being mucked with, They had some sort of electromagnetic thing mucking with their brains, choosing their personality, choosing how they live and all that. And then after that, we came back over here. And Judy, who's still upset over the death of Evelyn, has decided, hey, I'm going to take over a bar. We're going to get the help of somebody to do it. And the lady's house we pretty much broke into said, no, thank you, I do not want.
Punch the ground floor to get out of this place.
So yeah, notably, Judy is very upset about that. And Johnny has something to say. Hello, Johnny. What's up?
Really don't understand what tits have to do with selling that garbage.
Can't say no to tits. Rest can go fuck itself.
Classy as ever, Johnny.
Second you react with your dick instead of your head, you give them exactly what they want.
Ooh.
Does it look like I give a shit?
Yeah, Johnny over here is being excruciatingly sassy today. Meanwhile, Judy's over here like, what the hell are you doing? Just talking with my brain ghost is all. Totally normal human stuff. Yeah. Thank you for your items. I'll just be on my way. It wasn't stealing. It was just helpful reappropriation to put things where they needed to go.
I'm sorry, sir. Could we have a moment of your time?
But what are we going to do now, since we don't have help from that sassy lady upstairs?
Those silly bastards still haven't sent any.
We'll have to figure out how to actually, you know, get this nightclub.
Please, what do you need?
Well,
Because I don't hear Judy coming up with any new plans, which is a little bit worrying. Usually she's a bit of a chattermouth, and her not talking about anything, that's disturbing to me. Oh, there she goes with her cigarette. These things are bad for you, you know.
Go with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
Okay, so you do have a bit of a plan.
A minute there. Thought you were about to call it quits.
Yeah.
V, I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there? Same as Maiko's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there.
Yeah.
But this ain't over. Not yet.
As long as you're not on the streets and stuff like that, you're probably gonna live a very fruitful, long life in Night City, to be honest.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop, how much ammo you'll use, how many eddies it'll get you.
Art and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food.
It's true enough.
Sometimes you gotta deal with the dirt.
Yeah, some dirt over there going on right now. Jeez,
So,
it's everywhere
what
around
now?
here in Night City.
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure.
More people,
I'm gonna
more
talk
help.
to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something.
All right.
See you later, V. And thanks.
You're a bit of a nasty customer these days, Judy. Hanging out with you is a little bit weird, but I digress. Alright. Let's get some more fisticuffs back into the system over here. Oh, wait a minute. So, it thinks I'm still using my controller. I gotta disconnect this. I have to. I have to, game. Otherwise, you're gonna be vibrating all over my table. We cannot be having that. That would absolutely freak me the heck out. Ooh, look at this tough guy over here. He thinks he's got some meat on his muscles, eh? Yeah? Hmm? Oh, I forgot I could do this. Whack! Oh, here comes the police. Uh-oh. You know what? If the police are gonna get involved in this, I'm just gonna quickly and quietly slip out of here. Like, I don't need to be involved with the police here. Police and I could be friends. We could be friends, you know? Hey, Glayla, how's it going? Hope things are going good for you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hope you're not like this guy on, you know, bike over here trying to fire at me. That is a nice bike. Thank you, police officers. I'll be taking this. Surely stealing a police officer's vehicle is not, you know, something that would get him upset. This is bad for a motorbike. I've never used the police's motorics around here before, but they're pretty good. Whoa! It's going well. Cleaning potatoes in preparation to cooking. Nice. I was thinking about that earlier today. It's like you can use potatoes to burn beer as something common among the Germans, from what I hear. And I've been looking into that a little bit. Not sure if I'll immediately get into that because it requires a little bit of work to get that going. A little bit more than the usual for like pops and stuff like that. But I digress. Oh, they could track the bike. But they're not gonna. What's one bike to an actual human in Night City that can actually get around and do stuff on pavement? Like, the Night City police department, like, those guys, they don't care about a bike. Somebody gets shot, though, that's a different matter. Especially if it was, like, high-ranking. You know why they lost track of me? It's because I started a gang fight, and then I got them centered on the gang fight, so they were like, we're gonna go, you know, we're gonna kill other stuff. Like this one Chumo over here with the red hair, not a big deal. Put him in the pantry and close the door in the cupboard as long as it's dark. Yeah. Yeah! I remember I got very upset during the summer because I got a whole bunch of really nice potatoes. Like, really big bag. And they all spoiled within like 2 to 3 days because we were having a heat wave. Which really sucked. Because that was like a whole $7 bag that just went up in smoke just because it was really hot out. Usually killing a cop in this town is a way to get a permanent vendetta. I agree. Not a good time doing that. I had a big door in front of me. Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Well, this is the chapel we have to go to. I don't think there's anything else we have going on at the moment. Yeah. I mean, we finished up the last little bit of that thing with the mocks and whatnot, but I have to wait for that. What was that one called? Ah, who cares? Really, all it was just Johnny being excruciatingly explicit, as he always is. Hey, Dingus, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. Oh, yeah, with Judy Alvarez. That's what I was talking about. Must have been in a real hurry. Try to come up with something, like, doable, but also fucking mind-blowing. Be in touch. See you soon. Johnny Profanity is a verb Silverhand. Him and I might share a brain on that. Honestly, just really angry at a game. Oh, why are you doing that there, Pingus? Why do you have such anger with games? Why you have to be mad is only game. But I digress. I can see why you'd be upset about a game or two. You know, if you're playing something like Wings of Vi, or another game out there that's similar to that about a blue bird. I forget the name of it. I mean, those are just rage bait games right there. Those things will make you scream. You turn into the German kid that's popular on YouTube, smashing up his computer in 2 seconds with that. Oh, I have a letter from River Ward. Randy says hi. Aw, hello, Randy. For those who don't know, Randy was mixed up in a little bit of a bad situation with some online creepazoids. And me and River Ward saved him from that. Oh, lucky to have a family like that. And I mean, truly lucky in Night City, like, nobody gives a shit in Night City. So, if somebody comes after you when you're in trouble and gets your butt out of the heat, then you're good. Oh, his ex. Let's see. I'm not going to dig into personal details for River over here. But I will be nice about it. Oh, that's a nice little conversation we just had with an actual cop in Night City who isn't an absolute morality screw-loose screwball. I'm surprised, honestly. yeah. And that's Call of Duty is just lying and avoiding the bloody bundle I want. The game was supposed to be the day. I mean, I know I went on a bit of a tirade last time when I was talking about that during the Tulip stream, I think. But, I mean, what can I tell you, Bingus? This is just how EA is going to operate for the foreseeable future. And unless there's some sort of huge change within the company or some revelation, they're just going to keep on screwing around. That's their MO, you know? It sucks, but it's what I've gotten used to. And I wish it wasn't like that. EA used to do some really nice stuff. Knock knock. Oh, this just screams danger. Oh, this just screams danger. I bet you anything, I'll get up to somebody, you know, who I need to talk to, and just all of them are going to turn around and look at me.
You are V? We have been waiting.
You gave me away.
Yeah, Voodoo Boys.
We have had eyes on you since you entered Pacifica.
It's about to get excruciatingly dangerous up in here. Especially for poor Quaylen, who cannot handle that Creole.
My contact? So we're finally gonna tell me about this job?
I'm just a man in the middle. You will learn more. Soon.
Soon.
Interesting biz strategy you got in Pacifica. No details, no names, no one knows a thing.
Your name we know. That is enough.
I like how freaky these guys are. Like, all they have to do is know your name, and that's it. You are just on the list. Oh.
Want to talk with Brigitte? She here somewhere?
No. Shopping center by the intersection. Go to the butcher shop there. Ask for Placide. He will tell you the details.
Oh, come on. I gotta go from, like, a church to a butcher shop? That... yeah. It's like it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, normally I would be pretty unfazed by this, but this is the exact kind of details you would kind of get from some sort of, I don't know, fantasy story in Louisiana where you'd be in a voodoo situation. Like, first a church, then a butcher shop. Like, these sound very, very innocuous on their own, right? Like, not suspicious at all. But if you start factoring in any kind of voodoo or any kind of mysticism into those sorts of things, it just goes down a very, very weird and spooky route. You know? And I've got that kind of radar, I guess you could say, for that sort of thing. Like, if that starts popping up, something in my brain starts going, ping, ping, Barkeep. You're getting into trouble, Barkeep. It's just how it goes. I'm genre savvy when it comes to this sort of thing. You know? The reason the Voodoo Boys are in this area is that before the Reunification War, which really sucked, and then Dexter Sean mucking up badly, bringing a WMD into Pacifica. Good job, Dexter. A lot of Haitian migrants were used as labor to build this area. Yeah, that's unsurprising. And it was supposed to become a high-class corporal playground, but it's unfinished, so it turned into a big old shantytown. Ah, I see. No, the lore dumps are good for this one. Because I generally know jack shit about Cyberpunk 2077. So, lore dumps, you are clear to go, Glaliv. That's good stuff. Like this here Scorpion's Apollo. She's a little heavy, but she's a good bike. Yes. Yeah, the lore of this series is incredibly fascinating. Just from how everything went up in smoke during that reunification war to the demons behind the firewall or Blackwall? Blackwall, I think. And just the entirety of everything going on, you know, Johnny Silverhand, all the lore behind, what's his name? Crusher. Adam Smasher, that's it. Not Crusher. Adam Smasher, the lore behind Adam Smasher. That is impressive. Because you'd think that, you know, a big bad brute like that would just be hulking around, smashing up stuff, being on Arasaka's side, and that's it. But it turns out that he's got quite a lot going on behind him. Like, they talk about his ex-girlfriend, they have him very much well integrated into the anime.
The All Foods meat smells totally.
He's not just a one-dimensional villain, which many might expect out of something like that from a series like this, you know?
My gran says.
Oh, you guys want the canon? I'm pretty good at that game.
Just once.
What are they doing, actually? Dance competition, or I don't know. Kids might just be freaking out too, you know, with all the availability of drugs in these shanty towns. As terrible as that may be. DLC almost completely revolves around the consequences of the reunification wars. It's Dogtown, the blockaded part of Pacifica, is ruled over by former NUSA soldiers that refused to leave once the war ended. Oh, kind of getting, what do they call it? 6th Street? 3rd Street? 3rd Street vibes. I think those are the guys that are like army-type gang. Pacifica Roland. Open since 2032. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, this is one of them types of butcher shops if I ever saw it. Everything in instinct tells me that I don't want to enter, but I gotta.
She's done.
Moi pas connais. Il te semblait très déterminé.
Well, my Creole's a bit rusty.
Yo parle 1000 langues dans la cité. Nous-mêmes, nous parlons seul grain.
Shit luck, right? All those, and I don't know yours.
Comme translation, ou pas maton.
Wow. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna get to the point here. Because I'm getting dunked on left, right, and center by these guys. Just for not being able to speak a language. It happens in real life, too.
Looking for Placide.
Placide. Regardez ici, là.
Oh, they're scanning me.
C'est eux-mêmes. Continuez. Placide, regardez là.
So that's how they know, just by a name, is that they've got cameras everywhere. I see. There's a weird song you're singing over there. I'm gonna get far away from that. Thank you very much. Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah, that relic malfunction, that's getting worse. I gotta do something about that. That happens once, you dingus? Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I got you in the chat here. Smasher grew up during the worst part of the setting's U.S. history after the country broke apart bad as a presumed orphan. Grew up alone on the streets of the Rotten Apple, local New York, so he had to learn to beat up people in a hurry to survive. So I guess you could kind of say that nurture was the reason that Adam Smasher turned into what he is today. Not so much nature. That's interesting. The seed roughly means passive, someone or something that doesn't react. I see. I'm learning multilingual French today. You know, after this, I'll be able to go back to French and then tell what all these people were, you know, saying when mocking me and, you know, giving me a bad time for being an Englishman. Hello. Are you a friend?
You Placide? Want to talk to your boss?
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. You know, at least you weren't rude about it like the guys upstairs. What's going on over here? Oh, bless me. His whole life, first as a street thug, then a gangbanger, then a soldier, then a mercenary. Murder has been his stock and trade. He'll proudly say he's the best damn murderer in the world. Jeez. A little brutal, if you ask me, but, yes.
He's holy.
Here I thought selling domesticated fowl was still illegal. 6 years poultry supposedly had the plague. Now all of a sudden, poof, it's clean?
This not for sale. What you want?
Oh, personal chicken stuff. Actual voodoo? Could be. Ah,
Why the
jeez.
hell you are here?
Sneezing like crazy.
You know, I heard a few things about you. The Voodoo Boys. Best runners in town. At least that's what they say. Though nobody really knows what you do on the net.
This is good.
I mean, black soft, corporate data.
I'm trying to get
heists,
information out of this guy
net
by
watch,
being such a clever
but
street
no one
kid, and he's
mentions
just like,
chickens.
nobody knows about me? He's good.
Told me at the chapel you're the one to talk to?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Hand sent me. Said you got merc work needs doing.
Well, there goes the head. I should have mentioned this today. Forewarning for anybody watching.
Come with.
Aww.
This way.
So, I just want to pause there for a second because I gotta wonder about that lore there on raising poultry being illegal. Do you think that, you know, actual meat does have issues with it nowadays? Like some sort of plague, like he said? Or perhaps maybe it's only because the corporations have fed that information into the network. You guys ever wonder that the reason why corporations have a monopoly on selling meat is because they made it seem like it's all tainted and bad and illegal? Just because they had the money and power to push that? The conspiracy goes deep, my friends.
Welcome to Pacifica.
Nice place. I like how you got a guy shooting a gun at anything and everything around here. Really ties the place together.
Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
Was to be its own city where suits were burned their headies.
Yeah.
A closed circle. The cops feed the sheep, they spit the cash back out. All the toys here are grown from corpo cash.
So you say, Pussy.
Our interest is now in the GIM, the Grand Imperial Mall.
Oh.
Pacifica's biggest, ugliest temple to greed, but never finished.
So you say.
Until last week, it was deserted, empty.
But now?
The animals crawled in, made a nest.
Uh-oh. Got some roid ragers over there. That's gonna be a fun time dealing with that. Probably took an excuse to make it illegal so that only the corpos could sell food. Yeah. I think they did that with water too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Pas de besoin. Il y a l'autre qui gagne les piments.
Peut-être. Mais ça, c'est pour ma bonne non pour your response.
And these guys are straight and to the point.
Not foul now.
I kind of like that. You know? No funny business. They just get right to it. Ooh, okay. Alright. Look, man, a place like this, I don't blame you.
animal before?
Yep.
Yeah, a few times. You want the animals out of the gym? Extinct? That why you hired me?
You learn everything soon.
Yeah, there's a lot of secrecy in this. It can't be good.
I mean, it makes no sense them being here. Middle of Pacifica, no backup, cut off. It's your turf. Hell, even badges don't patrol around here. They're trying to provoke you? Make you do something stupid?
They do not leave GIM.
How many we talking about in there?
30, maybe more.
Oh.
Vinina, we talk here.
There's not a lot of them in there, then. So, I feel really weird about this because he's leading me up to this area here. He's talking about all this stuff going on where the animals are in the GIM. And there's about 30 of them in there. I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, this guy's got his whole turf in Pacifica. The cops don't come around here. And a group of 30 for the animals? That's really small. I don't know. Something don't add up here, homeboy.
When do I see Brigitte?
You do job. That is first.
Whoa, hey, get out.
What the hell?
Could fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say. So you jack in now.
Or you'll do what? You got a line of volunteers waiting?
V, home stretch, almost there. Do not fuck this up.
Fine. Only because Johnny says so.
Damn it. Here goes nothing.
Well, at least he's not likely to talk your ears bloody.
Evelyn Parker. Ring a bell?
Not one of us.
She did work for you once.
Hey, Earth Sunder, welcome on in, man. Hope you're having a good day today. Actually, I know you're having a good day today, Earth Sunder. You start hopping on here with all caps like that. Our good friend Earth Sunder here has learned how to build his own PC, and from what I've seen, he did actually a really good job of it. Now, I gotta applaud you on what you did there. And in fact, let's go ahead and check that out real fast. Let's take a look, just so I can show you all how our good friend Earth Sunder did a really good job of building his own PC. We'll quickly go into the Discord to look at that there. So we got this under tech support over here, but yeah, he's got a pretty good build that was going on here. He got himself a nice monitor over there, pretty good liquid cooler over there, which will generally keep him good to go. Nice GPU, good motherboard over there. Nice setup for the keyboard and the mouse. It's exactly the same one that I'm doing too, funny enough. So these are the same for mine. Got himself a nice little power unit in there, good case and everything. It's nice stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, the cooler is not bad to install. Everybody makes a fuss over that, but it's really not that bad. But yeah, take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. The internals on everything for the installation that Earth Sunder did for getting everything all plugged in here. Got your fans already pre-installed in the case there. Very nice. It's a good case. So as you can see here, his cable management was top tier. Did a very good job on connecting everything on into here, as I can see. CPU cooler looks all nice and tight in there. And I bet you anything, there's probably a good little bit of thermal paste under there, so we won't have to worry about anything. RAM slotted in, nice and good. Got his power down there, nice and tucked away, real good. Got these all slotted in for everything else. It's like tertiary power and stuff like that. It's a good job I'm looking at here. Well done, Earth Sunder. I gotta say, I really like your cable management in here. It's pretty good. For what I can see here, you did a really good job with that. Don't gotta worry about that thermal rate like I did. Like, mine's got a bit of a goofier, accessorization for the cables and everything for, getting that from there to there. So I had to do a bit of cable management for that. But, yours looks pretty darn good, I have to say. You got your zip tied right down there for the offshoot on that one power. That's the only power I see, going off to the side on that. But that's generally what they do for, graphics cards, cables, and stuff like that. They'll give you a split off so that you can have another power cable on that. And then you can use that if you decide to go for an SLI build. Yeah, some of these guys are really thick. But if you start having stuff like that, like right in the back there where I'm, pointing at, don't be afraid to move these around. These things are so coated up and absolutely bended together and bundled together that if you give them a little bit of a bend, it's not going to be breaking anytime soon. It's not going to. SLI builds were not bad back in the day, but they certainly don't compare to a single GPU build nowadays, where you've got cards like the 3050 or the 6600 that you got here, which they will do anything beyond what you can find in a normal build. So yeah, again, very good job on your first PC build. I see nothing out of whack here. And yeah, this should all run very good for you, Ursunder. Very proud of you, man. I know you were a little bit, spooked out about PC building, but I just want to take the time to say that Ursunder over here had no PC building experience beforehand. We recommended this to him in order to get the most bang for his buck. He went ahead, he did it, and here he is. Not only a little bit later, with a beautiful looking PC, perfectly set up. And hey, if he can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. That's the point I really want to make here. You can do this sort of thing without being spooked out about it. It takes very little to be able to do this. Well, yeah, it is completely different parts than what I recommended, you little shit. Because generally what I'm trying to get you in for is stability and long-term stuff going on there, and to make sure that nothing craps out on you, but, it's also good to learn about the parts and everything and figure out what you want to be using on your own. So, that's perfectly acceptable. This is good. Anybody can build a PC. Anybody can maintain a PC, and this is proof of it right here. So yeah. Just wanted to talk about that for a second. Show you guys how cool that is. It all changed piece by piece, looking for legit vendors, finding unfavorable views, so you'd switch apart. Yeah. No, I understand that. But let me also be the man to tell you that you jacked up the price on your entire build by $500. So... that one's a little bit on you, buddy. But I digress. You did a good job. And that's the point at the end of the day that you get to have there.
Why not send your own goons to the gym?
It's not our way.
How's that been working out for you?
Work good. Good more than bad.
Well, what's this going on here? Showing me some data about something.
Shaman, it is Victor.
Oh, Chrome Shaman? I guess he is, because that's the only guy I've ever went to for tech installation. Do you know him?
You two know each other?
No need. This hardware is shit. You should replace.
Are you kidding me?
So now you're a Ripper Doc too?
No. Nobody dumps on Victor like that.
Is that at all relevant? Or just a cheap scare tactic?
I need you to be able. I need know. This chip. It have no signature. What is it?
Uh-oh. Now he knows about the chip. Should I tell him? I don't know if I should tell him or not. I don't know. I think I might. Taking a rest and then it's Windows and updates, BIOS, drivers, and personalization. Yeah, that's the home stretch for you there, Sunder. You'll be getting into all the specifics and so forth, but after you got all that done, you'll be able to sit back, relax, and play games like Armored Core 6 without having to worry about a bottleneck going on your neck, you know. I used to have to really bother around with that myself too, because the original setup of what I had there was, you know, it was a 3050, and a 3050 RTX is really good. But on top of that, the CPU that I had in the entirety of my stuff was shit. Let's not dig around the whole concept of that there, you know? That CPU I had was absolutely terrible, and it would bottleneck everything every time. So having a Ryzen 7 in there with a decent clock speed and so forth, it makes me feel a lot better. Makes me feel a lot better that I can use that. Now the only thing I need to do is get myself some video editing software that ain't old and crappy. Know what I mean? But I digress. I shall tell Placide the truth.
Chip's why I'm here. Why I want a word with Brigitte. Doesn't look at all familiar.
It should. Why? I see only it is damaged.
Got a bullet to the brain. Hasn't worked since. That's how. You know, you haven't asked about my experience. What I can do.
Ooh, now my skills are really coming into effect here.
You do for us only one simple thing.
I like this. I like being able to use my skills to influence how I get to, you know, progress through the story. Because I've earned these. These are all earned.
Once inside, what do I do?
The camionette.
Vehicle. What vehicle might that be?
3507. 3 seconds before, poof. We try to learn where the camionette come from.
Oh. But see, I don't have enough points for that. Yeah, I could do with a little bit more leveling throughout this here, but I digress.
Tech looks pretty advanced. Doesn't scream meathead to me.
CPU seems pretty beefy for the most expensive Ryzen CPU on parts picker list. Yeah.
Fais-moi porte là.
Yeah, you were super lucky to get sent that Ryzen 9. I mean, it's a little bit of a slower clock speed on most things, but it is a Ryzen 9. So that's one that's going to be pretty beefy in all things considered. Won't have to replace that for a good little while, you know? But on the flip side, it's not as fast as some of the ones out there could be. So it's a bit of a flip-flop between that sort of thing. I mean, you can get a newer model, but if it's a slower version, well, then that's where your bottleneck is going to be. So, I mean, having something that's going to last a long time, I think that's probably really good for this day and age in computing parts and whatnot. Because there's a lot of stuff out there where it's like, it looks good and it seems like it would be fun to have. But if that thing's going to burn out on you after a year or two, then boy, howdy, are you in a lot of trouble. So there's this very weird dichotomy between getting the nice stuff and the stuff that will last. It gets weird when it comes down to that, I think. Speaking of lasting, it seems like somebody needs help.
Time for a break? Think you might be needed.
They will manage fine.
Will they?
You focus.
Animals aren't the play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them. Someone with a van full of Netrunner tech. And that's where I come in? To sniff out who?
Start with the camionette.
Yeah.
Hide from all eyes. Only see the city as you. You have now synced with Rezo Agwe, our subnet.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. To Agwe, I see what you see. Hear what you hear. I will guide you to TheyCallHim.
Oh, this is a really
Just what the Ripper Dog ordered.
weird situation. He's going to be in my head, pretty much. I don't like it.
So, aim to keep an eye on me. Shows trust. All right. Anything else I should know?
Find our people near Mall. They will show you how to get inside the beast.
All right, fair enough.
Got it. So I do this, and you put me in front of Brigitte, right?
Yes. Soti at end of the hall. Go down. My people will let you pass.
Okay, fair enough. Seems very straightforward so far. Meanwhile, Johnny's over here like, what you looking at? What's going on in here? I walk the line. Good job in there. Elizabeth Perales, goodbye. V, I know that it might seem that you're trying to help, but I'd rather you just left us alone. Otherwise, things won't end well. Goodbye, V. Please stay away. You've done enough already. You have been blocked. Oh, I do all of that nice stuff for Elizabeth Perales and her husband. Oh, right. That's because I told her husband the truth about things, and she didn't like that. That's fine. Look, I had to tell him the truth, otherwise things would have been screwy loopy about that whole situation left, right, and center. Alright, so this is the new one that we're doing up here. Wow. Right off the bat, Johnny not liking Placide at all. Still. This one's gonna be an interesting mission, I feel. Because if Placide is jacked into me at all times here through the subnet, you gotta wonder, is he gonna hear my conversations with Johnny Silverhand? Only time will tell on that one.
B.
All ears. What?
I check stability. The link on your end clear?
Mm-hmm.
All good, so. My brother. No future. Well, if that isn't reassuring, I tell you. Hi. I like your gun? I don't know, I was just trying to make small talk. Ignore me. Ignore me! I don't have much to say to people around here. It's not exactly the type of place I would find myself going to. Hey, welcome back, Layla. Yeah. Yeah, these are the guys who killed Evelyn Parker. At the same time, I need them to help me out, so it's gonna be an interesting... It's gonna be an interesting time with them around, to say the least. Where's my... What? Where's my car? Where's my car, dude? I can't help but feel that my car is maybe going up into some weird areas. So I'm gonna run down over here and see if maybe I can get them. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's my cabriolet coming out. Good. At least I can get one vehicle around here. Yeah, not the worst game, but it's only because Scavs and Maelstrom exist. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Scavs, Maelstrom, both of them are just like opposite ends of the same gross, bloody coin. I don't think anybody will ever enjoy those people. Like, it's almost a civic duty to get rid of those games. You know what I mean? Oh, sure you do, you know? Whoa! It sure wasn't me shooting that gun, so who was that? But gosh, I tell you. Well, quest line leads to over here. Shouldn't be any farther, so let's see what this is all about. Oh! Okay, it looks like there's a couple of exploded cars around here. They don't look no good.
Yeah, my people. Talk with them.
Hello, new best friends.
Know the way in? Was told you would.
Yeah, garage in the back.
But shh. Quietly, yeah?
Ooh,
Anything interesting
stealth
happen over
mission,
there?
eh?
Since
Alright.
we are here, all quiet.
No one in? No one out?
Well, they went out for supplies once.
Once. That's more than enough to kind of set me on edge about that. But, oh, this is going to be fun. I haven't done a stealth mission in quite a while. Since we got Shinobi and all these really good, you know, tricks up our sleeves. Let's go ahead and save our game and then get into here real stealth-like. Oh, yes. It's going to be my brand of stealth, too. The fun kind.
Hurry, stop wasting time.
Why? You getting bored?
Should tell me that I'm coming into... Yeah. Now, whose people are these? It's just folks over here. Gunner. Gunner? Now, that doesn't sound like an animal, does it? Undertaker, Bouncer. Yet they are in affiliation with the animals. Okay. I don't know, it just seems really weird that the animals would be around here, but... Well, we'll figure that out soon enough, eh? Oh, let's see. They've got 3 out over here. They're kind of all cradled into that area. Let's go the other way. If I take this area around the back here and I use the cars as cover, I think I should be able to get around them pretty easy. Unless they have somebody up top? No? Alright. An Arctic Breath Hybrid Polymer Tactical Gas Mask with 20 chemical resistance. Cool, refreshing, and even a little minty. Just like my 5 gum. Y'all remember when that was an actual thing going on out and about in the world? 5 gum. I had a few sticks of that stuff every now and again. And then I think they changed the recipe or something like that, and then 5 Gun turned into this really crappy brand where you get a lot of flavor in the first couple of chews, and then it would turn into really bland sawdust. Like, you get it to that point, that's when it really starts to suck. It's like, no, you can do better with gum, you know. Gum's not a hard thing to do. You know?
Got 2 of them. Just sitting there. And nothing. Just sitting there looking.
Like how somebody mucks up gum. I don't know.
They're gonna be looking for a long fucking while then.
Sneak, 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 sneak. Yeah, that's kind of sneakage I like to be doing. Entire groups out there being all like, "Ooh, we're animals, we're full of roid rage, blah, 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 blah."
Right.
Take advantage of that. You know? Move around, muck around. Get on top of things. Makes life bearable. Hello, somebody's taking a crap. Or, at least I think that's what's going on. Ooh. Hello? What's that guy up there doing? Well, I don't see any friends around here, so... Time for a nap, buddy. Sleep time. Yeah, I don't see anybody else around here. Doesn't mean I shouldn't move them around a little bit. Let me just put you right down, right over here. You can have a little nap up against that big, beautiful box of trash. I think it might be something like that.
Camera and corridor. Avoid it.
Oh, camera like right over there too.
Did it even work? Said this place is abandoned years ago.
Hey, come here. This scrapbook, it actually works.
Let's just wait.
Now it is not. Animals fix their eyes.
Yeah, see? Virtue awaiting right there in stealth missions means that enemies will move around to more favorable positions. And yoink. We'll go worry about that because we got big old strong gorilla arms. You know what those are made of? They're made of beryllium. The hard material that's rare to find here in Night City, but they got the children down in the mines looking for beryllium to make gorilla arms. Anybody through that door? That has a lot of crappy stickers everywhere. What is with that? I did... Question! How do people get all these stickers just to, you know, stick on everything? Like, is that a common material? Is that something that, like, kids have everywhere and they just slap them on everything? Because I'm amazed by how many stickers I see just randomly patterned onto things around here, around Night City.
Stay hidden. Beware of patrol.
Ooh, that is a big, beefy boy. This guy's called Thick Skull. He is wanted for racketeering and extortion, theft of valuable corporate property, debt evasion, battery of an NCPD officer, kidnapping of corporate reps, battery of a corporate rep, battery of a public official, murder of a corporate rep. And this monster of an animal over here, has heavy subdermal armor, break hold, charge jump, flash bangs, sand devastan, and is resistant to hacking. That's a big old meaty creature over there if I ever... So let's maybe not get on up in his grill. Hello. What do we have here? That was weird. They all seem to be in odd positions. Even if I wanted to go that way, I'd probably get spotted because that guy has break hold. So if I wanted to, like, get up behind him and try and knock him out, wouldn't happen. Would not happen.
I buy, therefore I am. Join our membership club.
But what if I did something incredibly stupid? Not like I don't do that all the time when I'm playing these games. Let's go ahead and save the game, and I'm gonna see if I can't do something incredibly stupid with Shinobi. Nobody sees me because I'm over here. Hi, bye. And I mean, he's looking over that way, so I mean, like, no problem with me just shuffling on over this way. Wow. I should not be able to do this, and yet the game gives me access to such silly, silly abilities.
Squad just gonna rage. Yeah, we're good. Whatever.
I get to go. Those eyes over there, warning me that somebody sees me? Nah, it's not true. None of that's true. It's all a lie. So what, there's like a van in a lobby that I'm supposed to be going over to? Do something with? Whoa, what was that? Did I step in something? Oh my gosh, it's all the way back over there. Alright, well. I just gotta zip around with my Shinobi and not get caught. Well, maybe I can go on that way. If I take the back end over here, and I stay quiet, you know. And I mean, he's looking only one way, so...
Okay. But no sign of the runner.
I see what you see. No chatter.
Nice.
Now, interface with the van.
So what do we got here? What's
I got you here. Mind telling me what we're looking at?
Data flow map of Pacifica. They hunt Agwe.
Who is they?
Netwatch. They always out to focus.
Oh. So, this whole Netwatch thing, that can't be good. I was a little bit worried when I saw the suit over there, but now I know for sure. Where do I come in on this?
Okay, so what's on me to do?
You must reach the agent. Easy now to find him. Look at the map. He is in cinema.
Step away now. This isn't your fight.
Uh-oh.
Ned.
What? Placide, what?
Oh, God. Pushed out. We give you more ice. Everything under control. But no more links, no hacks.
Then what now?
Runner know we saw map. Hunt him.
Hey, well, I kind of don't want to mess with Netwatch. I'll be honest.
Rather not pick a fight with the Watch if I don't have to.
You will not. I will. You are only the messenger. He is the heart. You must rip him out.
So you say.
Someone tries to cut you off. The animals be here soon.
Uh-oh.
To elevator shaft to reach the lobby. Left side.
Okay, now they know that I'm mucking about around here. I gotta be careful. They see me, they're gonna come right over here. Oh yeah. Oh boy. I'm sorry, what? Did you guys see that? That dude over there just casually walked down the air like it was a flight of stairs. Oh my god, I forget at times how broken this game can be. Like, yeah, they fixed it up a bit. Not enough, apparently. Oh my goodness. Alright, so... I still can't believe that. Oh my god, that one's right there.
I swear I won't completely kill you.
Can I, like, run up behind him and take him down?
Ain't high enough for this shit.
Yeah, enough of that. Don't need him going around trying to find me. And then there's you right over there at the cinema. How to deal with you, Because he's peeking out right where I don't want him to be peeking out.
Hey, don't be scared now.
There you go. You shouldn't have done that, but for me, I'm happy. It's like this. Silly animals. They just don't know when to quit. Alright, we're at the cinema.
Eyes open now.
What's going on?
You have company soon. Scan her right away.
Matilda K. Rose. Holy crap on a cracker. This thing has got a huge bounty on this lady. Wanted for first-degree murder, performing unlawful genetic alteration. I mean, that's pretty much known for the animals, but good God. Resistance to electricity, resistant to hacking, but weak to fire.
That bad, huh?
She must have a weak spot.
Deal with Sasquatch, you say? I wonder how I can do that. She must have a weak spot. Like, what do you mean by that? You think maybe I could stealth her because I don't see any grab resistance on here? Wait, what's this on the back?
Come at me! Bring it!
Am I supposed to be afraid of this lady here? You know? Am I supposed to be upset or spooked out by this lady? Because, you know, I think I'll be taking your hammer. And I'll be taking all of your honor, your dignity. Oh man, what a tough fight, quote unquote.
I think she's had enough.
Thank you for the $. Now you're just gonna rest right here, honey. You know, I'll come back and see how you're doing. I'll come and check on you, but, you know, right now, you just take a nice little nap on the steps here. Cough up a little bit of blood if you need to. You know, I went pretty hard there. And I'm just going to foobar your entire plant. How's that sound? Good? Good. Nothing like having a giant glowing weak spot on the back of a boss. Can I open these? Where am I supposed to go here? I know it's like saying straight through and so on, but... Okay. I wonder if that was the Voodoo Boys hacking that open. I just... You know what's funny about that, Glayliv? I hate chopping onions too, but I also hate onions in general. And I think it's kind of funny just over the fact of, like, I hate onions in general, so that means I would hate chopping them just as much. And I think it kind of factors into one of the reasons why I don't like onions at all, is because of the fact that, you know, you start chopping those suckers up. They are a vegetable, the only vegetable, that will attack you back for trying to consume it. And in a very, very not fun way. It's not like, you know, peppers with capsaicin and all that, where it's like, oh, you know, it evolved so that we shouldn't eat them, and yet we're eating them because, haha, spicy makes our tongue go brrr. You know? It's more the fact of, like, the onions are making you cry. This is not a nice feeling. Why are we still using them? Oh, but I digress. And through door number 1, more trouble and more fun. Stop. All stop.
Invade him. We need access to their data. Clear? You must first...
Proceed?
Okay, not sure if I'm liking this in here. I've gone into here, they've got a cowboy thing on the screen. I bet you anything. So I'm gonna find that agent. He's gonna be like, well, partner, looks like you came on in here to rustle up a bit of trouble. He's gonna be the most Texan net watch guy I've ever met. Because I can feel it. I can feel that there's like some sort of relation to there being a Western playing on there. The fact that this guy thinks himself probably the sheriff of the net. He's gonna be all like, well, partner, the law is like much the Wild West. There's no law out there except for us sheriffs, keeping the peace. It's gonna be exactly like that, calling it now.
Whoa, hey, easy.
What did you do?
Well, now we can talk in private. Just severed the connection to the rest of Pacifica. Gives us a little time.
Alright, you know what? I don't like the Voodoo
Let's
Boys,
go.
so
Any deal has to come quick.
let's talk.
Okay, no more fucking tangents. Fess up. Who are you?
Bryce Mosley, Netwatch Special Agent. Can we talk? Had a Spectre on you, didn't you? Saw and heard all you did. You followed his orders.
Yeah.
No idea what the Voodoo Boys are paying you, but our pockets are deeper.
No, I don't play well with corpos, but if you've got something that trumps the Voodoo Boys...
Sorry. Don't work with corpse.
Never did like the Voodoo Boys.
Everyone does. I bet you have too. Could verify.
Is that Marlon Brando? I'm starting to think it is Veritasu.
Not interested. Not a money job for me. Just need an in with Mama Brigitte. Voodoo chefing.
Brigitte and her lapdog T. Neptune have been frozen several days now, ever since we shrouded their subnet with ice.
Oh.
Well, you were sent here to free them.
Oh.
Do you know why they didn't tell you everything? 'Cause you're a Ranyan. That's what they call outsiders brought in for special jobs, floor rags. When you're no longer needed, they chuck you. A fate for all Ranyans.
You know what? This Marlon Brando lookalike, as Veritasu has so wonderfully put it. I mean, I don't like working with corporations in Cyberpunk, but this guy? I don't like the Voodoo Boys. I'm very tempted to work with him. But you're bluffing.
You're bluffing. Got your back against the wall, can't budge, no room to dodge the bullet.
I see no reason why both of us shouldn't walk out of here alive.
Oh, in the film?
Oh.
It might have been that too, Veritasu. I didn't really,
Netwatch mission?
I didn't look to
You
that
don't
too
gotta
much.
like us to see we're better partners than the Voodoo Boys. Sure, you might free Brigitte. Can't have much of a convo with her if you're dead.
So, how exactly did you do? Huh?
You have Brigitte? And how'd you manage that?
When we took the mall, we knew the VDBs had SEM runners. T. Neptune reached first to see what was going on. When we iced him, Brigitte dove in after him, used him to shield herself. Tough cookie, that one, but still finds herself stuck.
Well, if you have any sort of backup to that, I would be more than glad to work with you against the Voodoo Boys. Because I'm not Haitian. You wouldn't like me.
Got anything to back that claim? That the Voodoos want to set me up?
Wanna? They did it already. Soon as you handed over your link, slipped in the Spectre and a virus.
Talking as if he was there. He's working you. So obvious it hurts.
Asked for proof. Besides, I'd know.
That's so? Then please take a look. Run a system diagnostic.
Fair enough. Because if the Voodoo Boys really did try to put one over on me, then I'm gonna be coming back at them with full force.
Last chance. Decide now.
Focus on odd things. I once watched a movie that had a scene in a strip club and went, "Hey, is that a Pac-Man arcade in the background?" Oh man, we got ourselves a regular Tony Stark over here. Like, Veritasu, if I ever get to see you in a movie, and someday I hope I do, I hope to God that there's just going to be like an action scene playing out. You know, there's going to be gunplay or fisticuffs going on. You know, everybody's beating each other up. And it's just like, Veritasu's going to be the one guy in the background that you get to see as part of this Easter egg. And he's just going to be there on a Pac-Man machine. You just hear him in the background. Yeah, got the cherry. Everybody just stops for a second and wonders, who the hell is in the middle of our fight scene? We're literally in a gang turf war, and there's Verdasso in the background, like, "Ah, just got eaten by Blinky. Darn it. Damn it." Now that's a movie I would watch. That's some good stuff right there. Oh, but let's run that diagnostic.
Fine.
See if the Voodoo Boys really did try to put one over on us. Okay, looking normal so far.
And? Nothing out of place. No trace of...
Do it again. Then cross-check the result against the first.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so anybody working in IT, they're gonna... yeah.
Digits flipping fast on the clock.
Watch this.
Identical, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's not a real scan, it's a copy.
Yeah, so if there's something in there making it seem perfectly fine, that's a good cover-up.
Last chance. Decide now.
The data collection. Why would you target Pacifica's runners?
That's the job.
This is about Rezo Agua, isn't it? Can't have an indie net where you aren't welcome to protect and serve, huh?
No such thing as an independent net. If the Voodoo Boys breach the Black Wall, we'll all be fucked one way or the other.
Oh. Okay, you know what? Let's hear your offer, because that's very convincing.
All right. What are you offering?
A compromise. I'll fish the voodoo virus out of your system. And I'll release both Brigitte and T. Neptune. They'll wake up like nothing ever happened. Not to worry. And all you gotta do is let us walk. With our data. Thoughts?
You know what?
Flipping digits.
Fair enough.
Okay, do it.
I knew we'd have a meeting of the minds.
Can't believe you fall for this shit.
Johnny, I need you to stuff it for 2 seconds here, man. We got played by the Voodoo Boys, and you know it.
Oh, almost forgot. Mercenary's leaving. He's joined the team, so be nice. Don't want any problems.
Well, thank you very much.
Got a feeling we'll be seeing each other.
So, this handsome guy over here with the cowboy stuff going on in the background over here and whatnot turns out to be pretty darn good compared with the Voodoo Boys so far. Even got rid of the malware for me, so I'm feeling okay about that. Plus, I got the clear to leave the mall without getting, shot, so...
What the fuck, V? You are off net. I lose your eyes.
Brigitte and the other guy, are they back?
Who told? Yes, Mama B is awake.
Perfect, because I gotta talk to her.
Yeah.
And what of Netwatch?
Taken care of.
Look for my people out front.
Don't gotta worry about that anymore, Placide. And you're going to be exactly what your name states you are.
Better have a quick fucking change of...
Not doing any crap. Oh, so that was Marlon Brando and One-Eyed Jacks. What's that movie about? I'm kind of curious now. Oh, we gotta look it up. I gotta learn. Let's see. Going to Google here, and... One-Eyed Jacks. See if that's all about. One-Eyed Jacks is a 1961 American Western film, but gosh, that's old. Directed by and starring Marlon Brando. Okay, so he even directed this. His only directorial credit. Oh! This is the only movie he's ever done where he's the guy who, directed it. Fair enough. He plays the lead character Rio, and Carl Malden plays his partner, Dad Longwood. Supporting cast features Pina Policenu, Katie Gerardo, Ben Johnson, and Slim Pickens. Yahoo! That's quite a name, Slim Pickens. That's got to be like some sort of clever name for that. Yeah, Louis Burton Lindley Jr. Yeah, that's his stage name. Slim Pickens. How Western is that? In 2018, the film was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress, which means this was quite the movie. Carl Malden was a great character actor. Don't know if I know the guy. Let me take a look. Let's see that. Ooh, I think I do. Oh, yeah. A Streetcar Named Desire. Or was it Desiree? I forget. I think it's Desire. But, yeah. Yeah, I've seen this one, so I know him then. I know. What else has he been in? Birdman of Alcatraz, very cool. And, wow. Yeah, he's been quite a bit. He's also had a military career, went up to the rank of sergeant, and was in World War II. What do you know? You learn something new about these old guys all the time. But I digress. That's pretty cool that they had that right in the background. And that's a perfect way to kind of, put that to Netwatch. Make that guy kind of seem like he's the cowboy type. That's neat. They worked together several times. Streetcar Named Desire, The Waterfront, One Eyed Jacks. Did they? Really? I'd take a quick little look at that, just because I'm very, very curious about that. I wonder if I can find that if I search up Marlon Brando. Oh yeah, Son of Gush. There it is. Malden with Marlon Brando on the trailer for On the Waterfront. Yeah, what do you know? Well, that's pretty cool, I gotta tell you. I'm always looking for new movies to watch, that sort of stuff, to be honest. And those older types of movies, the ones that go way back, are the types of movies that I start to watch these days more often, because I find that newer media is something that just doesn't do it for me anymore. The new Doctor Who stuff, the new Star Wars, the new Section 47 or something like that, coming out of Star Trek, none of it really does anything for me. So I find it liberating, I guess I could say, to be able to go back to the classics and have a form of media that seems to be unsullied by the politics of today. It's nice to have that. So yeah, older movie recommendations. It's always something that I'm looking for. Because I don't mind black and white, some people out there that I've had the opinion of, and they're just like, oh no, I can't stand that. I cannot stand any of that black and white media. But you come to me with that sort of thing, it's like, yeah, boot it up, pal, and take a look.
Why not recharge when
Whee! There goes my leg. My thigh just snapped in two, but we're good.
We are to take you to Placide.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Usually getting into the car of a Voodoo Boys, moving vehicle kind of thing going on there, it's generally not a good idea, but, if I'm in this deep already, it's not going to be a problem. Netwatch has my back. Netwatch has my back. Yeah, the Voodoo Boys are hackers, Popped a shard in me, and what do you know? It's malware right there, right off the table. Unrelated, but the Medusa Touch is a good watch. Don't think I've heard of that one, Veritasu. Kind of curious about that. Medusa Touch. Is that one of the older ones out there? Yes, it is. Peter Van Greenaway. That is a really good... I'm sorry, sometimes I see really cool stuff like this on the net, and I'm glad I have a function button that allows me to switch over to it with no issue whatsoever, because there's just so much cool shit on the net, Also known as La Grande Menace, it's a supernatural horror from 1978 thriller film directed by Jack Gold. Stars Richard Burton. Hell yeah. Richard Burton. Lino Ventura, Lee Remick, Harry Andrews. Harry Andrews, holy crap. It features Alan Bedell, Derek Jacobi, Gordon Jackson, Jeremy Brett, and Michael Horton. These are some big names for back then. But look at that movie poster. That's really cool, I think. Nowadays, when it comes down to a movie poster, you can see there's a lot of blue and orange kind of split down the middle. Star Wars did that a whole bunch. Usually just a stark differential between two colors. And a lot of the older posters for movies back when the theater wasn't so crappy. I talked about that with a friend not too long ago. Theater just being incredibly crappy. But I'll put that away for one sec. This is just really cool looking. Guy on the front of the page there looks like, he's not doing too great. Something's going on inside of his head. You can really get that unnerving feeling of eeriness from looking at that poster. It's eye-catching. It's good. But yeah, nowadays you don't get that sort of thing from movie posters. Like, let me just stark example. Star Wars Force Awakens. Let's show you that. Just like really, really quickly. Like you can see just throughout all of them there, you got red on one side, blue on the other side, and orange in the middle. It seems to be that for a lot of stuff. If I just type in Star Wars for like the latest stuff, you can kind of see how it's just kind of like the same thing over and over and over again. Like on the old ones, it wasn't too bad, but, here's one of them there. Blue on one side, red on the other side. Here's another here, red on one side, blue on the other side. You see what I'm talking about there? It happens a lot. It's not like one of these or some of the old ones where, Empire Strikes Back over here. Incredible eye-catching look to that right there for a movie poster. Just all the characters on there, just all that in the background for scenery and everything. And Darth Vader just like looming in the background. That sort of thing, just giving you the kind of feeling it's like, oh yeah, he's the big bad, But the new stuff, it's very, very samey. So, seeing this sort of thing back in the day here with this, very eye-catching. And then before we go back to Cyberpunk 2077, I just want to touch upon the fact that I was talking about theater not being so great nowadays, and I actually went into detail and I took a look at it. Back in the day, you could go to theater for very cheap. Very, very, very cheap. It'd probably be like $5 or $6 a person. It was a family event. It was nice. It was coordinated. And the theaters that I went to were lovely. They were looked after. They had cleaning crews and that and everything. If somebody was being noisy or a jerk, they'd get ejected. And I also suppose this was probably, before the time of cell phones as well, which create a very glaring light. But these days, I find it horrible the way that theaters have been treated. They've gone from this wonderful family excursion, this wonderful date option, and it's been turned into a terrible experience. Because nowadays, and I took a look at this because they're creating Joker 2, and that's going to be out on October 4th, which I think will be an interesting theme because, of course, that's got Phoenix Joaquin in it, and he's a great actor. There's no doubt about that. And I don't want to go to the theater, which kind of befuddled me in that moment of thinking about that. Because any other day of my life, I would have been like, hell yeah, let's go to the theater. Let's watch the movie. Get the ticket, go into the seat. They're comfy. It's great. But there's so many negatives associated with the theater nowadays that I just don't feel it to be bang for your buck at all. Because the last couple of times I've gone down there, and this has been multiple times, it's not just one bad experience. It's self-serve for the soda stuff, so everybody else with their grimy hands and whatnot gets all over that. It's not very clean. Butter stuff and everything is most not very often cleaned. And then when you actually want to go for like the theater experience, you're paying anywhere from $15 to $20 for one seat, which is insane. So that gets jacked up to like $60 around for the maximum. If you're going with a family of a minimum amount, 3 people. And then if you get, say, standard fare, medium drink, and a thing of popcorn, which is much smaller these days due to shrinkflation, you're tacking on another $15 to $20 to that. So already, with a family of 3, you have breached the $100 limit. Like, you can go out for dinner and have a nice experience in a restaurant for that much. And then on top of that, the theaters that I've been to have been absolutely disgusting. They don't take care of them. The floors are generally always littered with popcorn. There have been thieves crawling on the floor to get to women's purses. And it's generally a very unclean, not so great place, especially with people bringing in their phones, flashing them, being loud in the theater. And then the worst part are these mothers bringing in their babies to what would be, I don't know, a plus 18 movie. Like, I couldn't believe it, but there were like 2 babies during the showing of, what was it? It was a very adult movie that I went to. But I digress. It's like bringing an infant to a showing of Blade. And do you think that kid's not going to absolutely get spooked for the rest of its life? Seeing, a daywalker chop up vampires in a super excruciating way? You have to be mad. You have to be mad. So yeah, my final point about all that is that you can just sit at home. You can get yourself a box of popcorn. They'll get you like 6 bags for like $6.99. And then you can pay for the whatever you're watching, which will be likely much cheaper. It's just, theaters are not worth it these days. At least not chain theaters. Because Veritasic makes a great point in the chat there. Boutique theaters. It's the only way to get a good experience, because those guys still enforce the rules and everything. They have class. And you hear them pop up every now and again in some areas. But otherwise, I'd say the age of theater is slowly but surely dying out. Which is very sad. It seems like Hollywood doesn't have a realistic check-in for what their expectations should or shouldn't be. But much like everything else in the world, like corporations and so forth, nice little relativity to Cyberpunk 2077 there. Much like corporations and stores and whatnot and video games, slowly but surely the market will change when people are fed up and won't take crap anymore. So that's my theater rant for the day there. There you go. Been reading a fanfic where an innocent character creates a game that setting, so she made Undertale a good choice, and Spiritfarer another amazing choice, and Civilization a classic. So then you were all like, what she's making next? And then she went and made Getting Over It, because she's a troll. That sounds like a good fanfic, Glayliv. Richard Burton could probably read the entire telephone directory and make it, scintillating, enthralling. Yeah. No, I understand that. Like, we've got a drive-out theater around my area that's decent enough, but if it got a renovation, I think it'd be pretty cool. I think. There are some wonderful places out there that deserve a renovation.
You were to hack the agent, not cut deal with him.
Uh-oh. What, that guy? No, it's because you tried to set me up, you little shit.
Do that to every merc you hire? Try to set him up?
Kulev Sal, you believe that Fachis? What he say? You say, or I open you. See with my own eye what won't crawler done.
Better let me down.
I fucking dare you.
Whack!
I say, we must head under. I do not know what Netwatch plans, but they are not done.
You worried about agents? Then shoot him in the head. I do not know what they put in him. What corruption is in his system.
Corruption? You put malware into me.
How much it is?
You're the guy who tried to corrupt me.
I know. I scanned him. Only a normal filthy Iranian.
Ale, menemunyo na kavoa.
Yeah, he is, not so nice. The only reason we're here interfacing with these voodoo boys, or so they call themselves, is because we're trying to deal with the biochip in our head with Johnny Silverhand. So, it's not fun.
You must be Brigitte. Hard woman to find.
You have something for me.
You know about the biochip, don't you?
If it is functional, we offer you good price for it.
No. No. It's not for sale, it's busted.
Biochip's busted. That's why I'm here. Haven't found a single soul capable of getting this thing out of me without scrambling my brain. You commissioned the heist, so I figured you must know something. You've gotta.
How do you know all this? How did you find us?
Yeah, I'll be honest, Layla, if Placide acts up again, I've got no qualms about punching him into a bloody meat pulp. Hate that guy.
Listen, can you help me or not?
Yes, of course, but not here. We will go to the crib, where you must give us access to the chip. Once we have the data we need, we will do our best to help you.
Okay, honestly, it seems like you are just trying to get everything out of me that you can, and then throw me to the curb at every chance, like really.
Seriously? Haven't done enough for you already?
There is no other way. To remove it, we must first examine it.
Because if you fuck up, you're left empty-handed. That it?
I gave my word. We will help you.
Hey! But you're really towing the line here. Oh! Quest name drop!
Looks like I got no choice.
Follow me.
Yeah, Glayliv. That's just something about the atmosphere in a classic cinema showing a classic movie. That's just nice,
sure seem to love
cozy.
this place. But honestly, you don't give off a strong religious vibe.
What, her? Reliable? She's a voodoo boy.
Yet we are strong here without them.
See? I don't trust this lady as far as I can throw her, and I can throw her pretty damn far, so...
This way.
Yeah. If I get any more
So
deals
how
with
come Placide didn't know about the
Netwatch,
biochip?
or anything with
recognize it
Netwatch
in
being able to
scans?
help me out, then the voodoo boys are getting tossed into the gully.
He's your bête de bas.
There's a lot of religious symbol down here. Are they painting it all down here with, like, fluorescent paint?
Where we going?
Soon you will see.
Jeez. Mama Brigitte, literally Mama Brigitte, is one of the best net runners of the VDB that you know of. Oh, yeah. They could be AR holograms. I forgot that you can do that.
This way. The Watcher did not notice the biochip in you. Strange. Did you let him scan you?
Hmm? No. Why?
It would complicate our work.
Entering a new area, maglev
There's an old
tunnels.
subway tunnel?
Oh!
Part of the transcontinental maglev system.
Wait a minute! I figured it out! Guys, it's a huge lore moment in Twitch history right here. You've all been wondering from since day one. What does it mean? What could the name Glayliv mean? Glayliv? Maglev? We figured it out, boys. We've cracked the code. Oh, it was a secret that would have laid dormant for years, but there it is, everybody.
When all states were connected. Like the net, it too crumbled after the war. Vieux et courant.
The deepest lore is Twitch lore. Nobody knows about that stuff. You really have to go down and deep into it to be able to access it. It's the results you got when plugging your name into an elf name generator as a teen like 20 years ago.
We take you into
It's worked well.
cyberspace. No better place for you to interact with the construct.
Really? I can go into cyberspace and meet Johnny Silverhand and kind of like face to face?
How's all this any different from plain old net running?
That'd be kind of
The
interesting.
interface show you the data layers direct from the net. Readable, of course. What the basic runners see is only a map. They cannot see beneath the surface. Their tech, it is too weak.
Oh, the tech, it is too weak. They need strong tech. I love how she says that.
How do I know I'll come back? Do I get some guarantee?
You'll be inside our data fortress. Under watch.
Under your watch.
I love this too. I love the fact that they've got like a data fortress up and everything. It just sounds like such a... It sounds like such a funny cultist thing to have in here. Like, it fits the bill of Cyberpunk 2077 perfectly, but just... It's just... refuge and audacity over here for the moment. You know?
Okay, hang on. I want to know what you need Silverhand for first.
We wish to contact Alt Cunningham. We know she and Silverhand were close.
Alt?
The relic which Arasaka held.
Yeah.
It is our only lead.
It's too bad I'm a bit of a dum-dum, you know?
Heard of her?
Oh. Where? From who?
What's your plan to contact Alt?
We tried to cut out a unique piece of Silverhand's engram from the biochip. Alt will know it. If something of the human is left after years beyond the Black Wall, she will answer.
Well, what? You said nothing about breaking through the Black Wall.
Whoa, no. Oh, that's bad.
Direction connectée.
Connexion stable.
I'm sorry, we're going through the Black Wall? That's terrifying, considering there's nothing but demons back there. Like, we've seen one of those in a cyber psycho attack. They literally take over brains. Now we're getting into the voodoo stuff. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I built my character up to be, you know, pretty cool, pretty reflexive, and he's got a lot of strength, but when it comes to intelligence, he's stupid. Attracting the attention of something past the Black Wall. An engram of one of the best netrunners ever. Ooh. Looks like you're the bait, John boy.
Johnny, looks like you're the bait. You okay with that?
Yeah, whatever. Just do what she says.
Man, this guy's like really impatient for me to do this. Oh, not another ice bath. Gah. The hell no. Okay, so this is something I have to mention because when I was on vacation, the shower that I had was one of those screwy loopy showers that I had no idea what to do with. Like, I turned the knob left, nothing. I turned the knob right, nothing. It turns out it was like one of those little, like, joystick controller type knobs for the shower. And I couldn't figure it out on the one day that I decided I would clean up a little bit. So I took myself a cold shower, and boy howdy, let me tell you, that motherfucker was cold. Oh, man. If you're ever out in the middle of nowhere, where it's just cold weather in Canada, you start pouring cold water on yourself that's likely come up from the lake or something, it'll wake you up. By gosh, it will wake you up better than a cup of coffee, but you're going to be feeling that for the rest of the day. So I'm seeing this in front of me right here, and it's like, oh no, not again. Like, this is the sort of thing that, like, professional athletes will use because they generate a ton of heat. And it's good for their body for that sort of thing, but just like in general, it's like, come on, man. I'm a streamer. I don't need that kind of a shock to my body. I get shocked by things in video games all the time. What do you think I'm playing Cyberpunk for? Well, I guess I have to.
Let's do this.
Yeah. God, even from that reaction, I'm feeling pulled over here. More ice? No!
Okay. What now? Johnny?
Oh, man. Well, if this ain't something strange and a half. Is this cyberspace? Those must be the voodoo boys up there. Mention something on the scale of how bad AIs past the Black Wall can be. There's one hanging out somewhere underneath the Pacific Ocean, making mines constantly. The oceans of the world are mined all over the bloody place, so you can't travel by sea anymore because of that. And Harusaka's super mega carrier is about the only ship that can travel over the oceans. Jeez. So yeah, AI's very nasty biz. You do not want them coming out of the Black Wall. Hello?
Where are we?
This is our BBS, Data Fortress. Bridge to the deep net.
This is like some sort of like trippy, spiritual, funky thing we got going on here.
It's all so alive. So real.
I feel it through my bones, through my cheeks, and through
The
everything.
interface will adjust the ebb and flow of data to the capabilities of your brain. But you are an exceptional case.
Seeing something more than I am.
Yes, the cyberspace, it is always trop belle.
Oh, Bell? Whatever the heck that means. So that's why Netwatch is a rare corporation thing you personally don't want to kill, and I'm right there with you, Glalov, or mess with, because they are extremely serious. And of course, if they do find out you have an engram in your brain, they'll do their absolute best to kill you. Oh, well, isn't that just so special and wonderful and unique and wonderful and lovely?
So,
too beautiful.
What now?
Oh.
We can begin. All is ready. We enhance your link to Silverhand's neural network for a short time to grab the fragment. We must find the data on Alt. Alt alone. This should only take...
Going back a little bit there, all the way to 2023. And even further back still. These are all Johnny's memories, I would imagine.
What's happening?
Oh, apparently now I'm Johnny Silverhand. Hey, this is getting so trippy.
We'll never fade away!
Whoa.
Johnny! The fuck, Holmes? Out of line! Way out! What next? Where are you gonna take it? Gonna drag a corporal rat on stage, make him kneel,
Good God, Johnny.
gas and light him up? Johnny!
So now we actually have a little bit of context for what, actually happened after that concert. Dude just, like, put up a gun and shot somebody right out of the crowd there. Jeez. Ay. Johnny!
Over here! It's not your band. You're no solo act.
Might have been a different concert. Could have been. I'm not sure.
Gonna crash, man. Pull all of us down too. Over here.
You kinda are, though. Only one to have a problem with me.
Cause everyone else has had it up to here. They're done thinking they can get through to you. You're fucking whacked.
Oh, whack 'em with the brain.
You know exactly why I do it.
No, nuh-uh. To piss Arasaka off enough so they'll give you a case of deep muscle lead poisoning?
But I'm the only one with a vision. So unless you got a better one, like I said, go fuck yourself.
Just a maestro with the words there, man.
Is it the concert or Carrie?
Oh. Hello.
Said you weren't coming tonight. Not if I can help it.
Alright.
Changed my mind, lover.
Alright, I'm starting to understand what's going on here.
Hot and bothered.
Oh yeah, that's just straight up rocker boy playstyle life right there, all over. This is like something out of, like, I don't know, what did you call it? Early Playboy or something like that? And it turns out that Alt was Johnny's ex all along. Damn. Oh yeah, sex, drugs, rock and roll, just all over the place right here. We've got a front seat to it all. GG Johnny, no re. GG. Don't have your parents walk in during this one, kids. God, I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys where I've had a situation where I'll be watching an anime. And it'll be perfectly fine, and then one of them just yelps out, and it's like, boom! That's when my parent walks in. And they're all like, what's that noise? And it's like, Mom, Dad, it's anime! You don't understand! I feel like that's happened to teenagers across the universe. Somebody pops on an anime and the parents walks in right at the point where some anime character goes, Yamate!
Slow spinning mental cogs.
Oh, man.
Always gotta shit all over it, don't you? Any moment that might actually feel good.
Your moment. Why the hell not?
Goddamn, Johnny. You're just like 100% always on angry mode. That's nuts.
Things were swimming. What? Change your mind? Eats at my gut.
Yeah, no chill Johnny. That could be a stage name, man.
If you were just another charismatic, narcissistic douche canoe running around after his dream,
they used the Canadianism in this.
I couldn't care less.
That's our word, douche canoe.
But
it's what we use.
It's all a lie. That concert, Samurai, all of it. A ginormous fiction.
You're not a rocker boy, Johnny, face it. Ought to join the wired wackos on the corners, frothing at the mouth as they scream death to Arasaka.
Oh, no. Well, fair enough.
Think we're done for the day, so you can fuck off.
See, I thought...
That this meant something, that we're close? So close you can give me shit about everything I do? quite the imagination, then.
I'm kind of regretting being a dick as Johnny, but at the same time, it feels so natural to be one as Johnny. So, like, that's a weird feeling to have there.
Somewhere to be.
Silverhand! Hey!
Alt.
Good noise, chum.
I don't know, we're probably gonna find out what Alt's legacy is. It's probably coming up very fast.
Can't kill because there's words.
So how long you think you're gonna be mad?
Down the rebel path.
Last time.
You just.
Oh
Let's get out
boy.
of here.
Join us for a drop, Silver Rocker.
Fuck off.
Whoa, short fuse on this one, huh?
Oh boy, this is starting to look very ugly.
No!
Blam! 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 Uh-oh.
No!
There goes all my insides. I needed those to live. So rude. You know, I raise my weapon up just one time and start shooting people, and they think they can just run up to you and, you know, absolutely eviscerate your pancreas. Just so rude. Oh, my girlfriend is getting kidnapped. That can't be good.
Really did you, didn't they?
And who might this friend be? Okay. No, seriously. If they put Neo from the Matrix into here... oh, that'd be great. If they've got an XP of Neo from the Matrix associating with Keanu Reeves. Oh, man. Is that what this is?
Come on. Rise and shine. Been a while, Johnny boy. How long'd you say? 2 weeks since I last cobbled you up?
Yeah, that's really cool. But, like, who's that other guy who saved my bacon? Because I really want to meet him. Oh, there he is in the background.
Where's Alt?
Where's who?
Woman who was with me.
He brought you and you alone.
Fuck, they grabbed her. Nobody saw it?
Ask your savior.
I mean, my savior over here
Thompson.
doesn't exactly look like Neo from the Matrix, but you know who he does kind of look like? Johnny Gat. Y'all got some Johnny Gat going on over there, my friends, and I appreciate that, because Saints Row was cool. At least until it got up to, like, 4, and then, like, the new release that was absolute trash. Don't buy that one, guys. Those are bad games. Believe me. Trust me on that. Go up to number 3, and that's where you stop.
That you back there and what?
We gotta talk.
All right. It's spitting glue, but she's holding tight.
No, thank
Get
you,
some
Milt.
rest. Even a few hours, but the stitches set at least.
Uh-huh.
Johnny. Yeah, fuck it. You won't listen anyway.
Wow. Pressing. So you're just gonna sit over there and oogle me over there for the entire time?
So talk.
They wanted her. You was just home.
And you just stood there, dick in hand, gawking and dreaming of tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely, Glayla. He won't
If I
listen.
jumped in. You see the guy's reflexes? Course not. He was that fast. Tech like that, you don't find in a dumpster.
Got lucky. Lead panned out. Got some preem footage.
Too bad my lead got tossed in the back of a van and sped off. You, aim to do something about it? She was your output, wasn't she?
Alt's kidnapping, it's collateral shit. They swiped her to get at me.
You even know what she does for a living? Girl's one of the best runners around.
Oh. So?
So? One of how many? No. Only linked to Arasaka's the fact that Johnny Silverhand's boning her.
Well, she's been working for
Thank you for getting rid of that.
Wrote some real smooth black eyes for them. Not to be duped in either sense of the term.
Oh, it's always about Johnny. Every time. Every time. So do I go for a friend or do I go for that tequila over there? Decisions. Well, I wouldn't be Barkeep if I didn't. Ah, yeah, that's...
Arasaka wants her. Abduction was a standard intercorp extraction. Nothing more.
Okay, so what are they after?
Soul Killer, an AI. Sound familiar at all?
Ooh,
Urban Legend.
Soul Killer.
Shittiest name ever.
That's being brought up again, huh?
Soul Killer's real. And your chumbas at Arasaka just hired the runner who wrote it.
Yeah, and you're about to be killed by it, Johnny.
Sokka with Soul Killer to do with as it pleases. Grim, my man. You even imagine that, Rocker? Arasaka will be unstoppable.
Cool. Tell me the rest on the way.
Do I hear extreme doubt?
Oldest, tritest tale in the world. Arasaka was out to provoke me. And it worked.
Knowing what Soul Killer is the thing that was used to kill Johnny and make him into an engram, and since Alt is an engram now as well... Oh, okay, I'm starting to put the pieces together there, Layla.
So what'll it be?
And it doesn't sound pretty.
Where to?
But I'll let the game
Arasaka
explain.
Tower. To grab Alt. Right back.
Just you and me? You out of your fucking mind?
Swing by the Atlantis on the way. Got some chooms there.
We all know how that looks. So, wait a minute. Hold on. Stop him right there real quick. Are you telling me that because Alt got kidnapped, the whole bombing of the tower and everything there, of Arasaka Tower, was that in response? No? Was it before the nuking? I don't know. Things are very up in the air as of right now.
I'll be in the car. Can't wait too long, though.
You'll wait as long as you need to.
Jeez. I play the brash man.
Sit. Stay.
Woo, breaking it down around here. Hot damn. Bind it down. Love it.
Silverhand.
Huh?
Got an IOU here with your autograph on it.
You seen Rogue?
She's upstairs. But I heard you two weren't,
Well, you heard wrong.
Oh, we're gonna go see Rogue again. Also, fuck that IOU. I ain't paying shit. 100% Johnny style on that.
Fucking fuck. Johnny, give me a hand here.
Oh, fair enough.
Heard you weren't talking to me.
Dunno. Seem to be talking to you.
Back!
How about now?
Now you can go fuck yourself.
Wow. I gotta say, I also like the fact that she looks like she's out of The Warriors. Anybody ever seen that film? It's a good movie back in the day. Weird movie, but also really good.
You know who he was talking to. I need a name. Just one.
I wish I could remember. I do.
This enough to refresh things for you?
Yeah, 2020s in this area, right back to the 60s.
Sure.
Funny how that does that, you know?
What, you fucking forget who you gave the job to? Or were you trying to kill the motherfucker twice, just to be sure? 3 minutes to get out of the building. That's it.
Yeah, where the heck is Rogue?
Shockwave's gonna fuck with
Can't scan or anything, so I gotta like use my Johnny Silverhand action odds. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Johnny?
How's things, Engels?
Got a private meet going on in there.
Engels. I've heard of that before. That means something, but my brain isn't picking up what it is. It's a name for something.
Rogue back there too?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, private meet, so you said. Promise to be super unobtrusive.
Super unobtrusive. Says the man literally pushing his way into a meeting. Amazing.
Hate this fucking town. Hate these slime... Johnny.
Surprise! It's me, your best friend. But who's this?
Don't know you.
That's no problem. Just as long as everyone else knows Johnny Silverhand.
I like the goat.
Need your help.
We're waiting for a client. One who values discretion.
Oh, wow.
You still mad about that thing?
What thing, Johnny? That you fucking lied to my face? Put my peeps on the line? Or that you were fucking 3 other women behind my back before we went through?
3? Look, 1 is bad enough, but 3 of them, man? Holy crap. Being in the body of Johnny Silverhand right now is making me start to feel like a bit of a dirtbag. Oh, God. Oh.
I got a job. That's it. Urgent, but I got the euro.
Not my favorite feeling in the whole world right now.
Butt out. This isn't your biz.
Is now. Rocker just pulled out his wallet.
Don't you get it? He's not here about any damn job. He's fucking with me. Last time
So this time, you'll be smarter. Take your eddies up front. So, how much, Rocker?
It's just strange to me, Glaylev, because I've always seen Keanu Reeves play a lot of different roles out there. Like, I've seen him in The Matrix. I've seen him, in his younger roles. Whoa, dude. Freaking... I've seen him in... What would be... The only thing I would say would be closest to this would be the John Wick movies, where there's a lot of anger in that and everything. But never in my entire life have I seen Keanu Reeves play a role where, like you say, he's just a complete scuzzbag. Just no morality in there. 100% ego. It's shocking to me because I didn't think he was capable of doing it. I didn't think he was going to be the type of person that's all like this. But he's doing an incredible job so far. And I don't know whether to give him applause or to shrivel up in my bed and feel like the world's dirtiest person for having been in his skin and an engram in a memory.
It's important. Name your price.
So you're either made of money, or you think we won't live to collect. Either way, Rocker, you're coming with us.
I don't know how to feel about it. It's very confusing for me, considering all I know about Keanu Reeves.
Deal.
That it is. Urgent indeed.
Shit, Johnny. Didn't notice you had a fucking tail?
Oopsies!
You're coming with us.
Sure. Let me just finish this.
And bottle to the head. Classic.
Only one way to go.
Ready or not, here they come.
Oh yeah, I get to play around with a gun, whether I like it or not.
Grenade, get back!
That's how we're gonna play it.
You want to see how gruesome I am with a gun? Now is your time to check it out.
Get behind him!
I go for nasty shots every time. All it takes is just a little bit of aim, and then, bam, headshot.
Cover me! Reloading!
just a moment, please.
Is this... Do I have to do everything for you? Head down, goddammit!
Surround him!
One for you.
Warming up.
And one for you. And one right in your skull. What, I can't get rid of that chopper out there? Boo.
We're gonna play it.
Hey, Santiago, out of the way. Thank you. So where am I going now? Am I going down the stairs? There we go.
Shoot to kill. Let's go.
I'm impressed! Seriously!
Heads down.
Get wrecked!
This is for you.
I got a little bit of lag on my mouse here, but that's fine. I can still take these guys out, no deal.
Elevator now! Hey!
Excuse me, pardon me. See, this is why I went with a fists type role within this game, because you give me a gun and the game just becomes a non-issue. There's nothing for me to do if you give me a gun in a game like this. Just running around, popping off headshots. It's a regular old Wednesday for me.
There'll be more at the bottom. Bet you.
Yeah, it's really hard to control that gun, Glayla. Like, I'm still able to get some good aim on this thing and get headshots off, but boy, howdy does it kick back on me.
You coming? Thompson's waiting for me in the car.
Who?
Media, you wouldn't know it.
Oh, jumping over barricades for cover is not a good idea, friend.
He has no right to leave.
Seriously, the kick on this thing is nuts. Alright, you.
Fight! Join you in a sec!
Get him.
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, there we go.
Your optics down or what? Aim for what? 12 o'clock. That helo could come back. We'll be back.
Oh, you are so lucky I didn't keep shooting at you, buddy. You look like just like everyone else.
Let's get the hell away.
I would have popped a cap in that guy so quick, just because he was so generic looking. Yeah, what's he shooting out of that handgun anyways? Is that like a 50 cal or something like that? It's nuts.
Arasaka! If they hit the car, we're fucked.
Now we're talking. Yeah, this thing's got to be like a 50 cal at least. But the fact that I can shoot these cars and just go kaboosh.
Fucking hell.
Ha ha ha! 3 for 3.
Not that bad, then.
So, let me just talk to you about that real quick, ladies and gentlemen, because I feel like maybe that's something I need to mention. Alright? This is just something that I really have to bring up. The biggest caliber that I have ever seen out of a handgun that's for like regular use.
How you look is all that matters. With
what was it? I think.
And have anyone.
Boy, what was it? I'm trying to think here. Oh, it's not coming to me. It usually does. I think like it's somewhere near a .40 cal for large caliber handguns and stuff like that. Smith & Wesson, for the most part. Yeah, I think it's the .40 Smith & Wesson. That's probably one of the biggest handguns I've ever seen for out of like a 40 caliber pistol. And even then, that thing has got heft. Like, you seriously need a lot of beef on your arm to even move that thing around, let alone fire it without it kicking out of your hand like crazy. It's why most people go for a smaller caliber for that sort of thing. So, let me expressly tell you that a 50 caliber handgun is excruciatingly nuts. Like, 50 caliber is something that you use to punch through the side of a vehicle, for crying out loud. That's why I did so good against those vehicles over there. There are not a lot of these. Just to kind of show you guys the examples of what a 50 caliber, handgun is like. There's not a lot. Like, if you look up a different kind of caliber of handgun, or a different kind of caliber of any kind of gun out there, examples on Wikipedia is just going to be like down through the entirety of the website's webpage. This is all you get for 50. Okay. It's because people don't do this. It's because this is an insane caliber of bullet in a handgun. And I don't find it surprising either that it's basically Smith & Wesson that are the only people that really gave it a good go at it. Like, maybe Magnum Research with the Desert Eagle and everything, but other than that, you don't see it. You just don't see it going out there very often. And it even says here, I think. Yeah. Despite being featured in so many video games and action films as the weapon of choice for some members of elite military and law enforcement units, these guns in reality are used primarily for hunting, target shooting, and silhouette shooting. Such military usage would be limited as low-level anti-material weapon. Anti-material meaning basically punching through armor. And like it says right here, following up within that exact thing, tasked with door breaching, shooting padlocks, explosive ordnance disposal. Alright? This is not something you bring into combat, because if you do, you're a bit of a crazy MFer. Alright? I don't know what else to say. Like that muzzle flash and cylinder blast up there from a Smith & Wesson Model 500 fired at night. That's the kind of kick you're getting out of one of these. It's like, yeah, gee, have fun with your hand on fire. A little bit singed for the rest of the night there, friend. Oof. I digress, though. It's just not something you see often, and if somebody has that, duck for cover. You're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time on either end of that thing. Ugh.
You hanging in?
It's an HMG EMR green. That's...
I'll park somewhere. Chat.
So, yeah, that's only 12.7 millimeters, and it's smaller than what the pistol we have right now shoots. So, this thing is even more cracked out in, like, fantasy-type parade for, bullet capacity. The caliber on that. It's nuts. Plan my next move, huh? Alright.
We gotta pull out of Arasaka.
Alt Cunningham, netrunner from ITS.
Oh. Yeah.
The tower. What's it taking her there?
This gets better by the minute. How you want to play this? Either of you gonks got a plan?
Yep. Distract him. Make some noise.
Yeah, we'll play a gig.
Set up right under Arasaka's windows and crank it loud. Blast the panes out. It'll be a gig to remember.
Oh, man. Hold on just 1 second. I just need to check something really quickly here because I don't think it's popping off, even though it should. So I'll just check really quickly. Now, let's see. Are they bypassing that? They shouldn't. Weird. Yeah, no, it should be fine. Or maybe it's just something new. I'm just kind of curious right now, folks, because we've got an interesting new look at things, I think. Because apparently there's, you know, our usual feed of bots coming in, but I'm not sure if those are actually getting, you know, posted, or if they're, you know, not coming into the chat or not. Like, has anybody else seen that? Because I think Twitch is, like, holding it, restricting it so it doesn't get posted, and so that you guys get, like, clean chat. And that's pretty nice. It's pretty good. It's actually doing that, and that's an actual new upgrade for it, then I applaud it. Because bots suck, you know? Oh, no worries, Layla. You do what you gotta do, my dude. Oh my god, he actually did start a riot at the show outside of Arasaka.
And they all agree. A psychoactive agent has been dispersed at the site, affecting those in the crowd.
All right.
Oh yeah, time for the real fun.
You recording this whole thing?
Uh-huh. Why? Want to say a few words to the folks at home?
Do what you gotta do. Just stay out of my way.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Thompson. Know him well?
No, why's it matter?
Don't like the guy? Don't trust him. And medias are bad luck.
Yes, me. I think that guy's part of Netwatch.
Say someone
Well,
finds
with
a
all the
tape
stuff
later.
he's sporting.
A tape of us breaking into Arasaka Tower.
Worry about that if we make it out.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Just honestly, I like being able to have guns. Mainly just because, you know, it's a nice little step away from the usual fisticuffs that I do.
Not me. I deserve to live.
You deserve to live? Yeah, right.
Give me a sec. I'll get it open. Cover me.
Alright. You need cover? I can provide cover. Been quite engrossed in computer work? Ah, no problem. It's going pretty good. We're playing as Johnny Silverhand. We're inside one of his memories. We're searching for an engram of Alt Cunningham. One of the best net runners on the net. Got killed by a soul killer. And it turns out she was Johnny's ex. What temp does my CPU usually run at? Okay, this is probably something that's really important for you guys to know. Just anybody and everybody. So, we'll take a little sig just to show that off to you guys because, you know, boy howdy, you need to know about this. Let me get Specky up and running here. Really good application for if you want to know what your PC is doing, how hot it's running, how good it's going. You know, this is generally a good program for maintenance. And it's free, so make sure to grab it. So, as you can see there, I'm currently running at a 64-65 temperature for the load that I've got going on there. That's perfectly fine, considering the fact that I've got Cyberpunk 2077 and all my streaming stuff going on, so it should be running a little bit hot. But normally, a CPU like this should be sitting down around the 30 to 40 degrees Celsius range for a fresh installation. Note that AMD Ryzen chips like to run a little bit hot. But other than that, it should be fine if you've got a decent cooler on. Yeah, 45 degrees, that's a good area to have that. But of course, you can also see everything else is running perfectly fine. Motherboard's sitting around 39 degrees Celsius. Graphics card up around 4050. That's good for having a little bit of load going on it because I'm playing a game right now. Storage is nice and cool. This is an optimal setup for that sort of thing. But yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk to you guys about. Now, here's one of the things I found. It was really cool. And I'll show you guys this real quickly because I feel like it's something that, you know, folks should know. Let's get battery plan. If I can find that. No, not the troubleshooter. Let me get this real quick. There we go. Should be around here somewhere. They changed up all the settings and whatnot, so like it's a lot different from what I'm usually used to. Power plan is what they call it. There we go. So if you type in power plan down here and you get open to this screen over here for your plans and whatnot, what I do, because Ryzen is running ridiculously hot and that'll like chew out your stuff for that poor CPU, because Ryzen's run really, really hot, there's something that you can do in your power options here that'll make it a little bit more longer lasting. Stay them a little bit more stable, make sure that they last a lot longer than, you know, burning out. And that's your minimum processor state and your maximum processor state. Because Ryzen chips run really, really frickin' hot, if you ever get to a point where you feel like, oh, maybe this is going up a little too high, you know, maybe my cooler isn't doing the right amount of stuff for that, you can bring that maximum processor state down to 99%, which is a small underclock. So small that it's completely unnoticeable. And this temperature over here drops down from what would normally be on my system at an 80 or a 90, which is dangerously hot, down to a manageable 58 or 60 under load. So, I just wanted to tell you guys about this. This is a great little trick for if you've got a Ryzen chip in there and it's acting hot like it usually is. Just bump that maximum processor state down to 99% instead of 100%. Won't find any differences in that, and it'll make your CPU a lot cooler. Because, as I've said before, these bad boys up here with the Ryzen 7, Ryzen 9, these are hot CPUs, unlike Intel. Just thought that might be a little bit helpful for all you tech nerds up there. Eh? Anyways, I got more people to shoot.
See that buck? They're mine! Together!
What, you gonna peek out of there? Are you gonna do it?
5 seconds and we're
Oh, right in the gut. Oh. Should have been more careful.
The hell was that supposed to mean? Shoot! Shoot!
Enough of you up there, buddy. Taking gut shots and me shots out of my body. Not cool. Ah, man. Love that gun. My hand's probably got to be numb by now with all the kickback out of that. Alright, take a little bit of time to reload that up there. Ooh, that's a minigun. But it ain't one any longer.
This is it.
Still think we could use
Easy.
solutions, anyone?
Let me try. Son of a bitch!
Ah, can't open that door with me with gorilla arms, man. Gotta use a little bit of the kaboom boom to get it open.
Now I see why we brought him along.
And Kobe. Yeah, them bots be coming in like crazy. I don't know if it's up night for them or whatever, but it seems like my stuff is, you know, holding them back, which is good.
Things are about to get messy.
Well, that guy's using his Sandevistan. Sandevistan will not help you. It just won't. You're gonna need something way better than a Sandy to be able to take me on. What are you doing in there with my lady?
I would advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
Oh boy. Oh, the Sandy mini boss was called Akira. I never even noticed. He just ran up in my face and kept getting headshots, so I didn't even recognize it.
Work on a project of a lifetime.
Get out of my way.
Oof, red mist.
Alt. Alt, come on, don't do this.
Is she?
Fuck!
Oh no.
Johnny.
The hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all we can do now, my man. Show people the truth.
Fuck that.
Won't change her. She's not.
Stop that! You have to kill him?
Oh, there be some red rage going on in Johnny right now.
We gotta go.
I mean, I'd be pissed too.
She's dead.
And now I understand why he went on to nuke the tower. Yup, it makes sense.
Well, spit it out before you burst.
I didn't want to say that, but I'm nice.
Never even told me half that about Alt.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple? That she wrote Soul Killer? That she's dead?
Yeah, kind of left those deets out, didn't you, bro?
How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
I saw the body.
Alt fled. Into the net.
Oh.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What'd she say?
That she was a captive in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
Well, that's depressing.
So, what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Oh, yes, you did, Johnny.
Headed back to Arasaka Town.
You were a naughty boy that night.
Voodoo boys think they know where she is, beyond the Black Wall.
Where nobody can touch her.
Brigitte's primed to go there, break through. Just to contact Alt, talk to her.
Too much for our little pro.
Almost too much for me. That is one hell of a heavy backstory.
So, did it work?
Yes. We extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to make contact with Alt.
Ah.
First, we must dive deeper.
Holy crap. These are stunning visuals. And I can't say that, you know, I didn't know it. But, like...
Few have gone through to the other side.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves, Cybernet,
Returned.
Matrix. It kind of feels like it.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Oh, I'm going through the black wall.
Don't got much for options, do I?
Oh boy.
Ali.
How do I get to the other side? Brigitte.
What? I'm really in it now.
Alt.
Johnny. You cannot remain here.
Oh.
Alt Cunningham. Joris. Yap attacking network la.
What the hell's going on?
They breached our BBSs. We have nothing to do with this.
Netwatch.
What?
Oh, that's gotta be painful. They're literally having their brains fried from the inside out.
Netwatch cannot touch me here.
It's really you. What happened out there? Couldn't just take him out?
Jeez.
Netwatch was well prepared this time.
Gotta be Mosley, the fucker.
Mosley? Oh, is that the guy who I was talking to?
Damn it. I brought Netwatch here. Agent I dealt with must have slipped me a tracker that led him right in.
Switch things up on the sly, replacing the Voodoo's virus with his own brand of fraud.
Ah, okay. So it was either gonna be the Voodoo Boys or Netwatch. We were either gonna get screwed by one or the other. That's fair enough.
Probably how they got to you.
It matters not. The entire subnet was destroyed.
Alt, you pulled us out of there. That means you and us, we're okay? Everything's chill?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not know why you are here.
So you can pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower.
Yeah, nothing but screwy loopy endings for this one.
Best netrunner Night City's ever seen. Alt, this is V. You need to save his life.
Yeah, the relic is killing me.
This chip, the relic, it's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer. You handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after.
I don't know how to feel about Alt right now.
Problem?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists.
Oh.
This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
Johnny, I got a stinking feeling that this may not be exactly what you think it is.
Okay, I get it. You hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
Like what?
Interesting. Brigitte claimed she alone could help me.
The Voodoo Boys deceived you.
Why am I not surprised?
Why am I not surprised?
So how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good. We can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V. Deal?
What can you do for me, exactly? Everyone I've met so far is...
You know, I gotta wonder if half of that, what you're saying there, Glaive, is only because they speak weird French for you.
Resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
Right, so we got a plan.
It does seem like it'd be very strange for you to listen to that.
To breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. V's got a big, dusty nomad family, and they'll do anything for him. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
Oh. Okay.
So, we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed. Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
I'll contact you once I'm ready.
This is a BBS address.
That was interesting. I didn't think that Johnny would mention the nomads like that.
Alt, before you leave, we gotta talk. Just you and me.
No, that will not be possible.
The endings you can get depend on which side quests you've done. Gotcha. All back out of the cold water.
Couldn't think of a more fitting end. Runner fucks had it coming.
As much as it tickles me too, we got a Delta.
Yeah.
Right, still got Mr. Grumps left.
Oh, shit, that's right. Everybody here has basically flatlined, and I gotta get out of here because that guy is gonna be coming after me. Ooh, cyberpsychosis as a crafting spec. Ultimate quick hack. Wait, so I can induce cyberpsychosis on somebody with that. Good lord. Chef's knife over here. What do you got? Short circuit, yeah. All the in-game stuff for hacking and whatnot. Gash anti-personnel grenade. This stuff is nuts! Holy crap. Ooh, and the skill shard for Headhunter. Very nice. Always like seeing those skill shards. Mainly because of that. And Headhunter just went up to 24. Nice. We get one very soon. Very cool. Meanwhile, Solo over here is just like going through the roof. I don't think I'll ever get to the end of that, but no, we'll see.
Ça qu'a passé là. Nous t'a fait pour nous regarder ça qu'a passé dans le tunnel là.
Ooh, there are a lot of them over there. Why is my scanner not picking them all up?
Yo mouri ti tè tout. Pour un petit moment tout court.
Turn that off real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. The tabletop, that'd be your class, 100%. I would imagine so, Glaylin. Very easy to get along with it, you know? And nighttime for you. I don't know why I'm stealthing this. It just feels like it's fun to do it that way. Voodoo Boy Malfini. Oh, this guy's got a bit of a bounty on him, doesn't he?
Certains souffle yo. Yo tout.
Where are you moving, friend?
Sorti côté ou caché.
Hug the wall right over here and get him when he doesn't expect it. Haha, night-night, buddy. God, I love being able to do that. Alright, so now I'm back in the church. While I was here. Oh, it's the seed. Oh, that is funny. So, you know, he's got a Karenizikov, and he's got a Sandem Mark too, but he's not resistant to grab. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Just peek out the side over here, just real calmly like this. Let's see. Alright, there he goes, running off. Okay, over here, over here, over here. Sneaky time. That looks like your friend is gone. What are you gonna do now? So, I see you're not resistant to grab. Allow me to test that theory out. Let's see. He's got no idea I'm right here. I don't think I can grab him just yet, but... Can I not grab him? No? Okay. Whoopoosh!
I wait long time for this.
And it's over before you even knew it. Not such a tough guy, are you now, huh? Well, let's see. I'll be taking that, and that, and that. Oh, and your prayer beads. Yeah, I guess they're mine now. Oop, hold on. Saw an orange back there, and I was like, yeah, gotta take that too. Hey, John boy, how's it going? Ooh, just got level up too.
Fuck.
Oh.
Johnny. You ain't dying yet. I got you.
Things are going black, Johnny. It's not looking good. Oh. Oh. Jeez, thank you, Johnny.
That smells the sea breeze. Get up. Pacific's beautiful this time of day.
You're being oddly nice.
Almost flatlined by that attack.
Yeah.
Almost.
You're right. Hard to take my eyes off it. We in Pacifica? What's this building?
Old hotel, the Pistis Sophia. We're her sole guests right now. Wanted to show you something. Come on.
Huh. Alright.
Why bring me here? Of all places.
Give me a minute. You'll see.
Well, Johnny wants to show me something. This is something that happens all the time, but...
Couldn't just leave you there, could I?
Let's see. Oh, I'm in bad shape.
Pacific, the slice of air will never fully.
Thanks for helping.
What are imaginary friends for?
Ah, you cocky fuck. I might be dying over here, but, you know.
Return the favor first chance I get.
Hold you to that.
Your first thought was sex, wasn't it?
Well, technically we'd be jacking off, but nah, you're not my type.
Oh, grimy and gritty as usual. So what do you want to show me here, huh?
Climb through the window. Can manage that, I think.
Fair enough.
You wanted to know why I brought you here?
Yeah.
There's a hidey hole where I'm standing. Open it. Empty it.
Oh? What could this be all about?
These yours?
They were. Belong to you now.
What? Your dog tags?
Huh. 50 years back. Mexican conflict.
When I was a young pissbrain like you, I enlisted with a corp army. Was in Mexico when I realized that no matter
the backstory here. I'm all ears.
Ordinary people always lose.
So, that the truth you decided to reveal in song?
Well, deserted first. Wound up here, locked in this room.
Oh, Johnny, you're a
Laid in bed
deserter.
staring at the ceiling
That's
fan
no
for a
good.
good month.
I wouldn't mind lying down right now. Watching a fan till the end of time.
It's why I brought you here. Wasting days, weeks. That's the step I want you to skip.
Why are you giving me these?
Imagine we're deployed together, fighting in a war, side by side. Would you take a bullet for me?
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
Tags belong to a man who sacrificed his life for mine in Mexico. Been thinking about our predicament. Want to be clear. I will do you no wrong. When the time comes, it'll be my life for yours. I'll agree to get wiped.
That
Tags
is
are proof of my promise.
seriously big of you. Yeah, Johnny's getting nice with V. It's surprising.
I do the same for you.
Yeah. Thanks. You seriously considering Hanako's offer?
Do you have a better idea, Johnny? Gotta wonder, my friend. Gotta wonder. What do you got for me?
Let's get out of here.
We share the same goals, after all.
Hanako and I want the same thing.
Huh. Yeah. Listen, you'll do what you think's right. You're in charge here. Just got one request.
Well?
Yeah? What's that
Adam
request?
Smasher. Fucker who got the better of me. Whatever happens to me, I want him zero, gone, tossed into the wind as mulch.
Whoa, crap. He wants me to kill Adam Smasher. You got it, buddy.
Right. Understood.
And I want Rogue to be there with you. It's important to me, and it's just as important for her.
Oh. Also, welcome on in, Zordon. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Hope things are going great for you. Playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. Things have gotten heated. Is there anything else down there that I didn't see? No? Just a couple of old things, huh?
So, I gotta tell Rogue everything?
Think I'd better do that. Handle it personally.
Fair enough.
You'll drop the pills from Misty, and I'll steer the ship for a bit.
I'm not at all excited about this plan. Realize that, right?
Just gonna have a quick chat with Rogue about Smasher. Then I'm out. I promise.
Oh, come on. Tell me what you're planning, man.
Need to know exactly what you plan to do.
I'll tell Rogue the truth. See if she's willing to help.
Hey, Satan kicked me out of hell. Thought I'd swing by.
All I gotta do is mention Smash.
Yeah, you know,
Serve
and
'em
just
up on a
stopping
platter.
by for a little chit-chat because, you know, Lucifer got fed up with my antics. Well, hey, I'll give you control. You've been good with me so far, Johnny. Fair enough.
Fine. I'll do this. For you.
That's good writing,
Take
you
me to
know?
the afterlife. Promise, you won't regret this.
Feeling better. Should get going.
Still feel a sharp something near your heart.
Doubt that's ever going away.
Oh, man. Well, whoop, right out through the window and off I go.
The hotel Pistis Sophia. That right?
Mm-hmm. Good place to die.
Just not today.
Huh. Call Hanako? Nah, I'm gonna do that other one, I think.
Yes.
No. Hold on. Yeah. No, I want to do Chippin' In. That's the one I want to do. Darn it. Where is it? Journal. Chippin' In. Go to the afterlife. That's the one I want to do. This one looks cool. Chippin' In is the one that I want to go to. So, thanks but no thanks. I know Hanako is on the line there, but I wish I hadn't called her. Can I hang up on her? Oh, it's optional.
Symbol
Gotcha.
all we talked about.
Good. No. Excellent. Let us meet.
Where?
Embers. Please do not make me wait.
Whee!
Ugh, monochrome or hive. Listen, I know this diner. Decent scop.
No. Discretion is key.
So she's not gonna let me go anywhere. I see. So Chippin' In is optional, but the chat with Hanako at Ember's mandatory. Well, through that, I'm going straight over to see what's going on with Rogue Chippin' In, because this seems like a cool quest. And also, I think, at the same time, we've got ourselves a new level. Yes, we do. So that's going straight into technical ability. Only one more before we can start getting things like Health Freak. It's gonna be good. Transfusion. 30% health from the final charge of your health item. 15% recharge speed for health items when you've only used one charge. I think I'll get First Aid. That's probably a really good one to have. Alright, I see. So it's something that you have to do eventually for the story, but it's not something you gotta do right away. Got it. Where's that car I really like? I know it's something. Not the Beast, not Caliber. Was it Caliber? Yeah, Caliber. That's... Chippin' In is a side quest, but it's really worth doing. Well, we're gonna do that side quest today. It'll probably be a lot of fun, I think. That's probably gonna be like the last quest or, you know, something or the other that we'll do today. Because I know we've got Coach Fred that we've got to get back to, because he's got some fighting stuff that we're going to be doing sometime soon. And then there's some other things that I want to cap off before I leave Night City for good, but the big thing that we're going to focus on today is Chippin' In. Yeah, it would be rude to refuse that. Remember 2 is saying it has memory in the BIOS, but installing Windows has no space. Could be something a little bit janky on Windows side. Just keep at it, Ursunder. I think you should be able to figure it out and fix it up. It's one of those things that you just have to, you know, sit there for a little bit and kind of look at before you can figure out how to get it going. I mean, you've got the memory for it. Everything seems to be fine for that sort of thing, so you shouldn't have a problem. Boboshi, Boboshi. I have no idea what they're saying in that song there, but let's say it's encouragement for Ursunder and him getting his BIOS fixed up there. probably saying something horrible and I don't even know it, because I have no knowledge of Japanese, other than, like, Ohayo, Gozaimasu, you know, freaking the basics, and just, like, the bare minimum. It's like, sometimes I think maybe I should get onto, like, Duolingo and learn a new language, but I've already got so much going on in my life these days that if I tried to include that, it just would not happen. Woo! Man, this car's got some kick to it. Like, you want to drive around a car that just knows how to go? This is what you're looking for. Am I going up the right route? I think I am. Just gotta take this turn off on the off-ramp here. See, that is a smooth ride. See how smooth that is? That's an amazing car to have. You get that thing, you're just gonna be traversing Night City with no issues. All these chooms be looking at me like I'm the most Nova hot thing here. Alright, here we are to Afterlife. Time for Johnny to shine.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Emmerich. You're so nice to me. Like, everybody else seems to be a real dip around here, but you, my friend, you're so nice. You're a good guy, Emmerich.
So, ready? Rogue should be here any minute.
Well, alright. Just gotta talk to her and let you do it. So, go for it.
Okay. I'm ready.
Go for it.
About fucking time.
Look a little different. Fuss with your hair, or...
Hi, Claire. Not exactly what you think.
It's good to be back.
Never knew you'd gone off somewhere. What's your poison?
I forget. What does he drink? I think maybe a tequila old-fashioned or blue glass? I saw Johnny drinking tequila like crazy. Let's give him some of that.
Tequila old-fashioned. Top it up with beer. Sprinkling.
Yeah, that's his drink.
Silverhand special. Been a while since anyone ordered that.
It's his drink, I remembered. Where did you get that from? Did you have that, like, laying around on a counter? Gross, Claire, but thank you.
Give me another.
You got it.
I mean, give it to him. He hasn't been able to drink or eat or do anything in a long time. Whew. Just put some away. Number 4, number 5. 6. Count them with me, folks. Count them with me. Man, he's up to 6. That's pure tequila. Beer mixed in. That is heavy.
Cog still churning under that skull?
Yeah, 52 shots later.
Cash's rider. Name mean anything to you?
Oh.
Tattoo guy. How do you know the name?
We go back. Where'll I find him?
Got a salon in Watson, Pershing Street.
And there's number 7. Holy crap.
So what'll it be? Billy Goat or the other one?
Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing? Is he inking me up? I think the other one.
Other one. He's gonna love it.
Aw, damn it, Johnny.
Sure he will. Jeremiah Grayson.
Whoa.
Operator for Smasher. But you didn't hear that from me.
Hey, who are you again?
Yeah, could say we had something in common. Ruby Collins, sloppy second for Grayson after I banged her.
Oh my god, and there's his eighth. Look, I don't want to promote bad behaviors to chat and stuff like that, but Johnny here knows how to live it up, and I can't say I dislike it. I can't say I dislike it. Yeah, Johnny gets control of me. The first thing that happens, absolute scumbag party mode. Oh, you know you've gone too far when you're into the vodka. It's the glass!
Left or right?
Left or right? Yeah. Red pill.
Think I got something better. Hey, you Ruby.
What? You've heard about me?
Let's get out of here. Tell you what I heard. Then you'll show me if I'm right.
Oh my
Just
god.
got a little biz to take care of first.
I mean, Johnny is getting information. He is doing what he needs to do, but it's the Johnny Silverhand way. And all this while in the body of Kuwabara.
Get your fucking paws off Ruby. She ain't going anywhere with you. She's on that clock. Got it?
Fuck, I missed this. Be waiting outside.
And I get the Bums Rush special. Very nice.
You waiting for me?
Let's go back to my place.
And the fact that V can emulate Johnny being, you know, him that well, it's fantastic. Or is it the other way around? I don't know, I'm very confused.
Where to?
Martin Street. But take the long way.
Look good on you. Got a light?
You got Booba here, Booba there, all the Booba for Zordon in chat. He's intrigued right now. He knows what's up.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh. You know, it's just... They got all those warnings out there for driving drunk and whatnot, and driving while under the influence, and, you know, all of a sudden we've become a poster child for that.
Fuck. We gotta die.
Yeah, that's true. We could have died.
Maybe I'll call.
Ruby, focus. I need to talk to Grayson.
It's just a scratch. You know, nothing but the flesh wound. Oh, boy.
Hello, Night City.
Copious drugs, copious booze, copious woman. Oh, yeah. It's a night on the town to Johnny, alright. And I'm the one who gets to feel it.
Talk about something else, please.
Sure.
Oh, my
time
goodness. You're right, Glayla. If he found a microphone. Ooh.
Blah, blah. Johnny
We got
told
lucky
you.
in that respect.
Ugh, feel like shit.
No surprise there. Don't remember a thing, huh?
Let's just say I see some huge fucking black holes.
He called me early morning. course, I thought it was you. And I thought, cute kid. Too bad he's gone completely whacked.
Came to see for yourself, huh? Morbid curiosity?
Mm-hmm. And I found Johnny Silverhand.
Oh. He tell you about Smasher like he promised?
Smasher. He tell you about him?
Yes. Didn't know he'd come back to NC. Johnny found some way to get at him.
Oh.
Wait. Grayson.
Booty.
Jeremiah Grayson. Works for Smasher. Johnny got a tip off some stripper, don't ask me how.
So that's the connection he was chasing to Smasher.
Let me see what I can do. We're gonna get that son of a bitch.
Hell yeah, we are.
Know what Smash has been up to all this time?
Disappeared after the Sokka Tower assault in 2023. All thought he was gone for good. Then suddenly reappeared. Did a few Mondo jobs for Arasaka, then went right back to ground. Nobody's seen him in years. Except Grayson, apparently.
Yeah, Adam Smasher was spooky like that. There's a good reason they call him the Arasaka Boogeyman. Guy just pops up out of nowhere and rips your skull out of your ribcage. Because it's already been shunted down in there because of the impact from his gun.
Can I help at all?
Man is
in your
insane.
state? You're useless. Almost. Hollow buzz you when I learn something.
Okay.
A little close up. Hello.
Unbelievable that bastard's somewhere in your head.
Yeah. Alright, put it to a vote. Who else in chat thought I was about to get smooched there? Whoa! There goes the rest of last night out my mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you realizing what was going on there, buddy?
You ought to be the one puking right now.
Yeah, well, life ain't fair.
Yeah, you sure picked the right moment to bolt out of my body.
Ought to be happy I left it all.
Kiss or a punch? Either one. Huh?
For a moment there, it did seem like you were thinking about staying. I mean, you had such a good time.
Don't trust me after all, huh?
I know you thought about it. Saw it.
I did exactly what we agreed. Let's get out of here.
Alright, fair enough. So yeah, those pills he was taking the whole time, it was basically letting him be in charge of my body. Gotcha. Oh, job complete. A cool middle 5. Huh. Wonder how that pops up on my journal. Huh. So if he wanted to, he could have just got done taking those pills, and I would have just basically faded out to nothing. I see, I see. That would have been particularly nasty for us, to be honest. But just gotta wait a day for Rogue to call. Let's go ahead and do that. Ah, there you go, Zordon. Fresh beard just for you. Enjoy. So if I'm in here, I think I can wait a day. Just move on into the next. Yep. So I'll just do this. Really nice function in the game here that lets me just skip all the crap and get right to the good stuff.
What the hell is this place?
Place where you can puke all over the carpet, no problem.
Oh, yeah?
Not chooser.
Sounds like a real classy place there, buddy. Was that not long enough for Rogue to call? I gotta check. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What is that? Ah! Oh! Amazing. I have a permanent tattoo that says Johnny and V together forever. Oh, God. That's terrible, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Johnny, for giving me that. Oh, I wonder what was happening with that. Had the Ripper Doc right there and everything. That's just great. Like, you see it happen all the time in those, like, high school flicks, stuff like that, like, films that are centered around that sort of thing. Didn't think it would happen to me in this, though. That's... That's fantastic. Oh. Skip some more time, make sure that, Rogue calls me up. Because I really want to do more chipping in. Now, I've waited a day, so Rogue should call me back. I might have to leave the area for her to get in contact.
So, feeling better?
No.
It's all flags and whatnot. Just gotta get out of the area. Wait, who's attacking me? Is it you people down the way? Oh, because I can promise you excitement and more if you're attacking me. Told you shouldn't have done it. Silly billies. Can't do a full 24-hour wait, so you might have to do a little bit more. Gotcha. I see. Alright. That's fair enough, eh? Using the AoE in a crowd is a bad idea. I disagree. I do not see the NCPD after me. I don't recognize the AoE as a bad idea. I mean, what's the NCPD gonna do to me anyways? What, they're gonna pull my car over?
All units in the area. Criminal activity reported in Watson.
Yeah, unless they get up to MagStack, I don't really care all that much about the NCPD because they're not that strong. They have to get right up to level 5 for them to actually be a threat. And I will maintain that position for as long as I'm alive. Oh, so what to do now? That's the question. I wait for the rest to chip it in? Don't know. Oh, I just recognized... They're playing the song! They're playing the song on the radio! Yeah, Holly Coggins, I Really Want to Stay at Your House. Such a good song. First time I listened to this, it was on the anime Edge Runners. So good. I like that one a lot, and I think the other one that I really like is, what do they call that? Who's Ready for Tomorrow? It's the other one that I really like. Some of the best music that, you know, the entirety of Cyberpunk has come out with. Just so fitting. See, if something like that is playing in the background, it makes it really hard for me to want to skip time because it's got such a good song on. Like, this has happened to me in Skyrim, this has happened to me in a plethora of other video games out there. You know, banger tune comes on, you don't want to change stuff, you don't want to get out of combat because it's so good. It's one of the reasons why I like Baten Kaitos. a lot. Because just all the music in that is spine-tingling good. By Tri Crescendo, no less. Those guys are geniuses. Yeah, they added in just a lot of love for this, which I think is great. Gave its jacket, the whole quest line, a little bit of a show, you know, to, you know, give you a glimpse to see how good Edge Runners is from within the main game, and you don't even need DLC for it. I mean, that's just quality out of the company, you know? A lot of companies will do that for you in this day and age. Ooh, that's Arasaka. Maybe should not go over that way right now, since there seems to be a lot of security that way. So those cordons, they do not look like they are simple. Alright. Let's see if I can't wait for some more. Skip time. Boop. Do a little bit of waiting right there, see if I can't get it up to where we can do more chipping in. Might need one more just to get it going. Like, game, I've waited a couple of days. Knock knock, where are ya? Hey, what's this? Crystal Coat by Wraith? What? I'm sorry, what? Huh? This I didn't know about during the entire time, and... what? So you're telling me that I could just make this thing like purple and blue and make it look like really good? What? Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know it had that effect. So this car can be any color I want it to be. That is so cool. I love it. That is fantastic. But I don't think I'm getting any calls from Rogue anytime soon. And that's alright, because going through the entirety of all that there, probably a good place to call it for tonight there, learning about Crystal Coat, listening to one of the Edge Runners songs, and just generally getting through a really cool questline with Johnny and watching him go on a bender and everything. I think that's pretty darn cool. And I think it's probably a good place to finish up for today. So, go ahead and save up the game there, make sure that's all good to go. And, yeah, thank you so much for coming on in, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed tonight's stream. More Cyberpunk is always more fun for me and you guys. I know that for sure. As usual, what we got coming up on the details here is that I am not available on Thursdays. That's for Glaliv and all my buddies and pals. Fridays, my friends, Friday, it's going to be more Super Metroid on the SNES. Look forward to that. When Saturdays, I'm not there, but Sundays, we get to do more Lava Lana. Tulip on Mondays. Tuesdays are off, and of course Wednesdays are Cyberpunk 2077. Very nice. Got that entire schedule posted up on Twitter now, so that you guys will never skip a beat or miss anything, but it's also in the Discord as well. Great place for you guys to figure out stuff about the stream, what's going on with Barkeep, and just things in general. But I'm doing more work, trying to keep it so that you guys know what's going on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the VIP system all booted up there. See who we're going to raid tonight. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who is our lucky VIP? Hey, right up to Torpid Typist, my friends. Lovely guy, friend of the stream. Let's go ahead and give him a raid. That's a red message right down there. Make sure to go ahead and copy that. Show them some of that Barkeep brand love that we're all so familiar with. But hey, once again, everybody, thank you so much for stopping on in. I hope you guys all had a wonderful evening. I know I did. And we're going to be streaming more and more and more in the future. That'll never go away. But, as usual, look after your friends. Look after your family. Look after yourselves. Make sure you're staying warm within the cold weather that's come on through now. And make sure that you got food on your table and a roof over your head. And that, you're always keeping yourself good to go. And also make sure if you're going for some of that booze there, make sure not to drink too much of that. Everything in moderation. Because if you don't, you might just end up in a car accident like Johnny with a hooker. Well, I digress. Have a wonderful night. This has been Barkeep, signing off.